Hey, thank you for joining us for episode 37 of Fool's Banter Radio. I'm your host, Brad. Dickhead over here is Kyle.
Copyright did.
It probably didn't sound anything like the real thing.
Joining me as usual, as always, all together again today are these fools. I reintroduced Kyle. Making the weird ass.
Wait, can I really not do that though?
I don't know what the hell you're doing.
Copyright infringement.
Considering
you know
I don't even know what the hell you're doing.
It's I don't know what the song is called, but it's like the song that's always played at games. What? Oh, yeah.
I remember it from like a SpongeBob episode. It was like a bunch of jellyfish taking over SpongeBob's
and like
house.
Sports games and shit like
There's
that.
Joshua.
Yes, Josh, chilling on the left. How you doing, Josh?
Mad that
I am doing.
You're doing?
I am doing.
You be Dylan. What about you? Who are you? Who are you? Tell me who you are.
A Dave.
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 Dave is Dave.
Dave?
What's up, Dave?
That's my son. My son calls him DVD.
DVD.
Because he'll like say his name twice. He'll say Dave, but he'll go Dave is Dave. I'm like DVD. Who's DVD?
Says up, Dave.
That's alright. He calls my daughter's boyfriend. His name is Andrew, so he calls him Orange Juice.
Yes.
He's like,
I'm like, say bye bye, Orange Juice. Bye bye, Orange Juice.
Oh, so you're reinforcing it.
Yeah,
of course.
Hell yeah! That kid's name is Orange Juice now.
If I ever see him, I've seen him once. If I ever see him, I'm just gonna say, "What's up,
Orange Juice?" Hell yeah!
Oh, that's
and then the guy who's already broken over here, Keith. How you doing, Keith?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Nice.
See, look, you got the
It
last
is hotter
word.
than a bitch in here. It was like what, 104 today, something like that.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Which we are
I
currently
actually
in town, yeah.
work in air conditioning, so fuck
I'm
you
glad
guys.
So do I.
I'm glad the smoke cleared up because it smelled like piss
yeah.
outside.
Yeah, so it was very
Don't say
smoky.
It's
There's
not
a
fully
big
cleared
ass
up.
fire over in Auburn.
Yeah, over by Auburn. Car.
Car. Over by that car.
Over by
C-A-R-R.
that car.
C-A-R-R.
Anytime
Carl.
It went up by like 50,000 acres overnight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Chris.
Damn.
That's Chris.
I think it killed 2 people and injured
Whoa.
like 15 or something.
Jeez.
It's crazy.
How, do you know how it started?
Stop
it was
creating
thunderstorm.
fires,
Yeah.
people,
Yeah, I think
and
so.
take care of
This
your
is-
yards.
Actually,
and-
car might have
Every
been...
Damn.
freaking summer we get smoke season. I want to
Oh,
live
yeah.
somewhere where we don't get smoke season, where there's not smoke in the
Go
sky.
somewhere where it rains
Burning
more.
my shit.
where
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
wet.
We moved to Oregon.
Yep, Washington, Oregon, around there.
Portland. Everybody's going to Portland.
Portland.
One of my friends is in Portland.
I don't think I want to
Portland.
skip Oregon
I'm
only
good with not going
because
to Portland.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd be down.
I just-
Southern Washington.
I wanna put my own
is
goddamn
Washington.
gas.
More
because
moist
I like my own
than
like personal
Washington.
maintenance freedoms. I don't like having like out.
He doesn't like restriction. And that's one
The
good thing
hell
about
did he
Nevada
just
to
say?
Keith is that they do not restrict Keith on shit.
Wow.
Anyway, I went to Tahoe, rented a Tahoe house.
Taco.
Oh, you rented a Tahoe house?
Yeah.
Did you? How much?
Damn, what'd you
Shit
do in
was
your
expensive.
Tahoe
Was
house?
Yeah, 3 days. It was nice, dude. We just chilled in there. Big ass open
So you
living
just
room. Just
Rented a house
made
to
a bunch
hang
of
out
food.
in?
Yeah, and then we went to Kings Beach, and we're like, this shit. Next day we went to Sand Harbor, and the water was perfect. We were just like in it, up to our necks, just throwing a frisbee around. It was one of the best days I've had at the beach.
Super
Love
nice.
Lake Tahoe. It was like not that hot. It was like 85 degrees, but the water was still like super warm. It
Good.
was perfect.
And maybe I need to go to Tahoe now.
I like it.
Yeah.
I don't mind the cold water. Like I do when I'm getting in, but once I'm in there,
Cold water?
like
I think they said weather.
Cold weather?
Cold weather. I don't
Oh,
mind
yeah,
cold
cold weather's
weather.
good.
Dip your toe into
I'm
the
ready to
cold
go
weather.
snowboarding again, y'all.
I've already
Already?
cold weather.
It's not even close.
I know. It's pissing me off.
It's not even close.
I look up there. I'm like,
It's the end of
there's.
July.
What?
cold weather.
I'm pretty sure the
cold
summer
water.
solstice happened already.
I don't know. It's
I'd
pretty
rather
Yeah,
be
it's already.
According to my
passed.
calculations, we're exactly 3 days from the summer solstice.
Are we?
Oh, that was good.
Anyway,
That's just my
This is
go-to
good.
sentence for a nerd book.
Let's
It was
get into
good.
some fucking video games
Banter
here.
games,
bitch.
Since Kyle wasn't on the last episode.
You did that too well.
Kyle, what have you been up to? You haven't been playing many video games?
I just play Eve, really, as like kind of a hobby, I guess.
So,
than a game
keep in mind, you have not been here. You haven't been on the podcast in like 4 weeks. So
what did I miss? What are you talking about?
In
4
between
weeks?
that time. Yeah, you weren't in the last episode.
Yeah, but...
remember, there's a break.
Between that time, have you played anything new?
I played a little bit of Slay the Spire. I bought that, and that's pretty cool.
That is a card game, right?
Yeah, it's
I
a
saw
card
you got that,
rogue.
and I was thinking about getting
roguelike
it.
game, and then
It's single player though, no multiplayer in it.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
It just says. I know in the Steam page it says single player.
I'm pretty sure it's only single player. It would be pretty cool, actually, I think, with multiplayer. But it's a pretty fun game, man. You they throw a bunch of like upgrades and shit at you, and you just basically new game place yourself over and over again to just make your character as strong as you can.
Okay.
And there's a card. You build a deck too, and there's just a bunch of ways to kind of fit your deck out, and that's how you do all your attacks and your defense.
Is that like your gear or whatever
cool.
too?
Yeah.
Cards?
No, your gears becomes like static. Like you keep it like these relics, if you will. Not like you don't get like armor pieces and swords and shit. You get relics, and then the cards are all your attacks and different buffs and debuffs and stuff that you can do. It's very, very much like a turn-based, right? Like a turn-based RPG with I think Kingdom Hearts was kind of like quite a bit like this. What was
Hearts?
that?
Oh, that
which
one
game was
that card
Wasn't that
game,
Chain of Memories?
Chain of Memories,
but you don't move your character around ever. He just sits there and you just do your thing. It's pretty cool though, man. It's very roguelike where you kind of got one shot with one character, and then when you die, you're done for.
And
then
you start over again?
restart, yeah.
With the same shit or what?
No, like from the very beginning with the
But
same
you said
shit.
you just like prestige or whatever.
Yeah. So if you
game?
so you just like you run like a fuck ton of a dungeon, basically, I guess, if you will. It's a line of encounters, and you get to kind of choose some different routes, and eventually you get to the very last boss. You kick his ass, and then it just new game plus you basically is the
How many times have you new game placed?
Huh?
How many times have you new game placed?
I only did it one time, and then I died on the very first fight as on the other side. Like it got
so
quite a bit
harder.
more difficult, and I was just figuring it out, and I realized that my deck assembly was definitely not good enough. I was starting to understand the nuances and everything and kind of cards I wanted, but they give you a lot of options to like take cards out that you don't want and pick new cards for yourself through multiple different ways. It's a pretty cool game. Highly recommended, honestly.
Gotcha. Because I got $25 on Steam that I'm trying to figure out what.
I think it's like $12 or something, $14. So like that would totally work.
Nice.
And the other game,
I was looking at it because it recommends it for me because it's like this is what your friends are into.
Don't spend all your games in one place, man.
Don't spend all your games
in one place.
Don't spend all those games in one place.
I played
Scott.
2 new games in the last 4 weeks. And the other one was Wreckfest, which is like a demolition derby game. Yeah. And it does look really cool.
Well, it shows me all the games the motherfucker buys.
Yeah.
It does look really cool. And it's fun. It is fun to play for a little while if you're really into racing games. But the demolition derby is not quite what I expected because like your frame doesn't.
You were
really
looking
get smashed.
for Flat Out 2 again, weren't you?
Yeah,
remember that shit?
I guess no. What I'm looking for is, do you remember Destruction Derby on the PS1?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I have that game.
Destruction Derby on the PS1 was a really good Destruction Derby game where you just get in a ring with a bunch of dudes and like they blow all your shit off and eventually you can't like move and you're just
Sounds
sitting
like
there.
you know what
It's
game?
great.
You know what game
Sounds like
came out a while back, a long time ago, that is somewhat similar to that, but a little bit better?
Huh.
This game called Twisted Metal.
Oh no, that's not even the same at all. But Twisted Metal is awesome. I love
Yeah.
Twisted Metal. I play a lot
Well,
of that.
Twisted Metal is a demolition derby.
I
It's
love
like
that game.
everyone jumps into the ring
Yeah.
and they
Twisted
blow
Metal
each
is like
other
the
the fuck up.
Demolition Derby meets Mortal Kombat tournament.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good shit though. I love. I wish there would have been more multiplayer too.
What about
they made a game?
fucking Axel, dude? The guy that is attached to 2 big
Yeah,
ass
that was
wheels.
my jam. That was my favorite character.
Fucking Axel, you just like ram into people and shit.
But anyways, my main problem with that game, and I refunded actually because it's not that interesting to me, unfortunately, because your frame never like wrecks, twists, whatever. Your wheels always work until you run out of health. There's a health bar, and like I don't know.
So there's no like
It kills it a little bit.
actual destruction in it. It's always.
I mean,
kind of
like there's a lot of good soft body destruction, right? But it doesn't necessarily affect how you drive that much,
Oh, that's stuff.
and that's what I don't
That's
like about it.
stupid. So
It
you
doesn't-
can't get one of your wheels stuck.
Your
or
wheels
anything?
don't never fall off, ever fall off. You always can drive.
Dude, what
I
the
don't
wheels
know.
don't never fall
pretty sure.
off, then it's fucking stupid.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I think it's still a good game, but I like also need the money, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just refund it. It's not that
Did
big
you
a deal.
refund your card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've a lot of the games I bought on Steam Summer Sale I refunded.
I refund.
And I just refunded my wallet, and then recently I bought like the expansions for Grim Dawn, and I started playing through Grim Dawn again. I'm like, I don't want to fucking play this game, so I refunded the expansions. So I have $25 sitting in my Steam wallet.
No,
I'm
yeah.
just
Trying
to
figuring
figure it
what to
out.
do.
I'm broke right now. I need money, so I just go ahead and send that back to my wallet because I didn't need that. I didn't need that. That was silly. I thought I could get a cool game for my $150 game per month.
But you kept the Spire one, right? How much was the,
because it was only like $12 or $13.
How much was the other one?
$44.
Damn,
Yeah,
I
it's-
wouldn't have bought that.
It's.
shit.
I think it's worth it. Honestly, if you're really into the racing is great. The driving, the whole feel of it is great. Really is a fantastic driving simulator.
Do you remember the Flat Out game that you got on PS2 that one time?
Barely, man. I wish
So,
there were more of that.
Flat Out 2.
That was the
We
one that
fucking
you raced
loved-
in, right?
No, so
Or-
what we did in this fucking game was there was a challenge where you would drop down with these heavy fucking cars and you would go down this ramp and then up one and then you would launch the guy out of the car and see how high you can get the
I
guy.
remember that.
Do you remember that, Kyle? And we would go for the highest fucking distance and we'd find the perfect cars that got the perfect bounce on the ramp and then you just get
I
like
barely remember that.
you launch the guy at the freaking peak of your launch and you would just go like freaking 500 yards and shit up in the air.
Was that Flat Out?
What's
Was that the one
Yeah,
where you're like?
it was like Flat Out 2, I think.
Was that the game where it's designed like you basically are just supposed to cause as much chaos as you can
Yeah.
by throwing one car into traffic, basically?
So
Or was that the one that's? There's one that they changed to
Burnout-
racing
Burnout
too, right?
did.
No, I'm just thinking.
Burnout did that?
Burnout, is that what I'm thinking?
But
of?
Flat Out was like an
Fucking
off-road
things.
one, and that's pretty much all we did
Distance.
on that game was see how high we can launch the guy.
I barely remember that.
We'll have to look up
But
videos.
that would've been
and
awesome.
It'll
You
refresh
should show
your
me
memory.
that game, and then I want to play it because I love those games. I remember Burnout. That destruction shit was so much fun. I could go.
I loved
do that for
Burnout
hours.
Takedown. Burnout Takedown.
That was a
shit.
racing one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good
Yeah, that's the one. It was fun. I played a bunch of it, but I didn't like it as much as compared to what they did before, where you just throw your car into traffic and see what happens. That's so much fun. I don't know why. I love the chaos.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Chaos.
Nice. So, what about you, Josh? You been playing any shit? Some games? Got any games to talk about? Not necessarily what you've been playing.
What?
Come back to me.
Come back to you?
Wait, what?
Come back to you.
So I picked up a bunch of games on Steam Summer Sale, and one I was getting down on was a game that I know Steve actually had on the Xbox.
I
A
do.
game called SUPERHOT.
Super. It was free. It was free on the Xbox.
Okay.
I saw that.
So I
game.
bought it
Looks
because it was
super
like
fun.
it was $12. So basically, if you've ever seen John Wick, this is John Wick Simulator.
What?
This freaking game.
But the gimmick is the enemies only move as you're moving.
Yes, the enemies only move while you're moving. So you just do sweet things like you reach over, you grab a toaster, and you fucking throw it at a guy, and it hits him, and his gun comes flying up, and you can see it slow mo if you're moving very slow, and you can grab it out of the air and shoot them, and then at the end of this, every level, it'll play it in normal speed, so you look like fucking John Wick just busting through people.
So you could just like stop
You
everything.
can dodge bullets. No,
Take
no.
a look
If you don't
around,
move,
or-
nothing else moves. If you turn your head, it moves slowly. If you walk, it'll like go.
So
at
you
that
got a lot of
speed.
time to make your decisions.
Yeah, I mean, but you'll still get hit a lot because it's hard to. I mean, you can dodge bullets because you can see which way they're going, and you can just step to the side. But sometimes,
It's unavoidable.
by the time you look at the bullets, they're already almost to you, so you don't have time to step to the side. So some levels are challenging, but the levels are well done and shit. But you just learn sweet ways to take out these enemies. Basically, every level, once you eliminate all the red guys, it moves on to the next level. But at the same time, there's also a story going on in the background that you're like an actual person in your computer, like virtual reality. So your like friend sent you this game and it's like a hack. It's a ROM hack, and you jump in there. But all of a sudden, the company that's developing it realizes that you're playing it, and they're like, "Yeah, it's a pretty in-depth story, and it ends pretty cool." But the levels are pretty sweet. And then once you beat the game, you unlock like endless mode.
What's that like?
Where you just go until you die and shit.
Oh.
Or the enemies coming.
Oh, I see.
One of my favorite moves. Okay, so I didn't discover this until the end that I could do this. So later on, you get the ability to like not possess, but take over the body of one of the red dudes.
That sounds like possessing.
Yeah, well, I mean, because you're already a red dude, pretty much. So once you take over the body of a different one, you can like look at someone and then take them over, but it has to recharge. And then the one you were in, his head explodes.
You just mindfuck me right now.
Yeah, so you
whole perception of reality is
become one of the other red guys. So one of my favorite things to do would be, say there's two red guys coming at me. I would, like, if I have a sword, I would throw my sword up in the air, like, towards the guy in the back, and then I would possess the guy in the back, and I would catch the sword and slice the dude in front of me in half.
That's cool.
That reminds me of Dishonored. People do a lot of that in Dishonored. People that are really good at it do fancy ass shit. Like,
yeah.
I imagine that's what that's
that
about.
That was one of my favorite moves. But mostly I spent the whole game throwing like an ashtray at someone so they drop their gun, and I grab their gun out of the air and shoot them in the head, and then throw that gun at the next person and grab their gun out of the air and shoot them in the head.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's some Matrix shit, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. And I mean, the graphics, the whole level is just white. It's kind of like black and white or whatever. There's no color going on with it. But all the enemies are bright red, like neon dudes. So check it out, Super Hot.
It's in VR.
Yeah.
Apparently it's 1,000 times better in VR. One of my friends got an Oculus.
But I don't have VR, Brit.
That sounds
And
crazy.
he says it's the greatest thing ever. He said he gets tired playing that game.
It would
'cause
be-
he's just going crazy.
It
like,
would
actually
be
dodging
a
stuff. And
fun ass game to play in VR. Yes.
Oh man.
It's pretty cool.
It like shows you from the first person perspective.
Yeah, it's
What's the name of
first
the game
person.
again?
Yeah. Super Hot.
Do you ever start with the gun, or do you have to like take it from them?
You start near guns. Like one of the last
Near
levels.
people with guns.
One of the last levels I start and some dude next to me was getting shot in the head, so I just reach over and grab his gun out of his hand.
Is it possible
Blast him full.
to do the levels without using any guns at all?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can beat
Like
people.
I think there's
Down.
achievement for not using any guns. Well, not shooting any guns. So I just throw the guns at people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Never
That's
shooting.
fun. But you can. The thing I did with the sword, you can also do that with a gun. So you can throw a gun across the room, possess one of the guys over there, and grab the gun out of the air and shoot the other guys in the back of the head.
No, you gotta throw that gun at one guy and then pick up the other gun that you just had
And throw it at the other guy. I did that many times. because you can shoot like bullets out of the air and shit like that too. So you can throw
That's
guns
cool.
to block bullets.
Can you
It'll destroy the gun, but you can like stop the bullet if
Can
you throw the gun at it.
deflect bullets back or like onto other people?
So you can make them shoot each other if you like walk in front of one. They'll shoot each other.
This game just sounds silly as hell.
It sounds
honestly.
No, it's fun.
I've seen
And
a
if
little
you're
bit of
good,
it.
you can. I mean, because you'll die a lot, and so you'll repeat the same level over and over. And there's times where I'll get so good at a level all the way to the end that I'm almost just running through the level at real time doing all this.
Yeah, that's cool.
But other times when you're assessing stuff, you like stop, and then you turn your head to see if there's someone behind you, and it's just it's a cool game. Check it out.
Badass.
Check it out.
And then Steve said that he saw me playing State of Decay 2.
Did he, Steve?
So I jumped in that game because I'm like, hey, look, it's like a settlement building zombie game. And then I was like supposed to go up to this tower, and then I hit an invisible barrier, and I'm like, I am never fucking playing this game again. And I turned it off immediately. Because
invisible barrier.
I hit an invisible barrier. We are at the point in fucking video games where invisible barriers do not belong.
What
Especially in open world games.
But
like
there is invisible
there are-
barriers literally everywhere.
there are ways to make a barrier using the environmental tools you have. There is no reason to give me an invisible barrier.
Yeah, that is spiteful. Maybe
Barriers are
It wouldn't let me climb up this hill that was like, It wasn't a steep hill.
It wasn't steep.
It wasn't a steep hill. I'm just running, trying to get up this hill. All of a sudden, invisible barrier. And I tried walking left, tried walking right. No. Invisible barrier. They want me to go find some road to get up to the thing that is literally 20 feet in front of me. Up this very unsteep road.
Yeah, the only thing that makes sense is a supposed invisible barrier. Is you got 5 minutes or 10 minutes, 10 seconds to walk back or whatever. And it starts like counting your life down or whatever. That's the only time that kind of makes sense.
Because you're not going to be running backwards. You're only going to be going
I still
towards
hate
your
that too.
destination.
Anyway.
That's basically the same thing.
No, I'm
Don't
not
go
playing.
here, you die.
It is not worth my time if you have invisible barriers in your goddamn.
I feel like there's more to it.
I feel like
Every game
there
ever
is
has
not
invisible
more to it. No fucking invisible barriers. If I'm trying to walk somewhere in an open world game that is 20 feet in front of me, and you put an invisible barrier in front of me, I am not playing that shit. Your game is not worth my time.
He feels strong about this.
Yeah.
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 I think there can be exceptions, but they
No.
like have to have some weird thing to it, like
Hmm.
Mario with some of the weird shit you could do with that.
It's not an open world game.
My thought was like...
Unless you're playing like Mario Odyssey or some shit.
My thought was like Halo. Like if you're trying to fly the Banshee outside of the map or something.
Not
like
an
that.
open world game.
And it's just like... Psh. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how open world this is supposed to be though. Did you check that out? Did they say it was like a match for open world?
I mean, that's what the game style is.
Whoa!
State of Decay.
Whoops.
It's pretty
dropped the
generally
thing.
just an open world.
What are you talking about? Maybe you just couldn't climb up that hill.
I know, right?
The climbing mechanic is very bad in that game. I'll give you that. Like going up rocks.
I'm telling you.
Because they don't have points for your
I'm
character
telling
to
you,
grab
if
onto.
you saw how steep this hill was, there was no need to climb.
Did you try jumping up the hill?
Yes, I did. I tried jumping into. I tried getting a
I
running
wanna-
start
I
towards
wanna
the
know-
barrier and jump at it.
I wanna
Did you try
see.
driving over the hill?
I want to see what he was
That's
doing.
what I thought.
Alright, that's how I
It was what is
Well, it
it?
sounds like he's hitting like a flat thing. So there's an invisible barrier there. There's no doubt about that in my mind.
Yeah, thank you, Keith. See, Keith.
Because
knows all.
like, come on, any of us in here, we know how to get around a fucking invisible
Yeah,
barrier.
fuckers.
No, you
Do
don't.
we?
You don't
Yeah,
care.
we all know how to
Invisible
get past
barriers.
invisible barriers. It does come up so often in life.
No, we don't know how to get past invisible barriers.
Bullshit.
We just know what they feel
You can
like.
glitch past the
I
one
mean,
invisible barrier.
Destiny-
Destiny 1.
In Destiny 1, you can get past a lot of fucking invisible barriers.
Yeah, you can.
Anyway, stupid game. Not worth my time.
Oh, ran into one invisible barrier.
Yeah, it was
Breath of the
bullshit.
Wild has
Dude.
invisible barriers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I haven't got to them. They're
Corners
supposed
of
to
the map?
on the outside. Yeah, the outside. That's fine. I'm talking in the middle of the freaking
Okay, I get you.
map.
In the middle of the
Yeah.
Are you saying so like it's supposed to be a map and there's like shit all around you that you can go to and there's just one spot in
Yeah.
here that's got fucking invisible.
They want me to go find a road instead of walking up a very, like, small hill.
and you're like it's right there and they're like
Yes.
no bitch
They're like,
go
no,
the other
go
way
find a road or some shit.
go find
I'm
the
like,
other
fuck
way
you.
this isn't the linear path you were supposed to take.
Yeah. See?
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically telling you there's only one way to play this game.
Yeah.
Hey, what
Fuck their
games that tell
couch
me that?
and their barrier.
Yeah, you said games that tell me that you're gonna play this game my way or not at all. I agree with them. Fuck
I don't
that.
know. There's plenty
Fuck
of games that do
that.
I ain't
that.
got no time for that shit.
I wanna-
Anyway, Steve, what you been playing? You've been playing bajillions of games.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck did
What?
everybody just say?
I don't know why you.
What game?
Invisible game.
What do you
Invisible game.
I
What
don't know.
invisible game? you
I
playing?
don't know.
Steve play
I don't
games?
know.
What you
Steve
play?
played a
I don't
bajillion
play no
games.
games ever. You
Lying ass.
I've been playing the first Fable again.
Oh,
that's
because
cool.
it's
Yeah,
on
Fable.
the
Love that
back-
game.
Game
Xbox Pass.
Yeah, Game
I was
Pass.
gonna
It's
do
all
that
backwards
too.
compat.
It
I
won't
have
let
that.
me use your Xbox Game Pass. I don't think. I don't know. We'll see.
That sucks.
Get my
I want to play the first Fable. We should play it
I'm
together.
playing Vermintide
Oh my God.
2 because that's on Game Pass.
We've probably already said this, but that just reminds me of when Fallout 3 came out, and Kyle and I wanted to talk on the phone as we
Yeah.
played that shit.
Oh my god.
I know I've already said this on
We
the
were
podcast,
so excited.
but I'm like, I have this
We were
big
so
ass,
excited.
fat ass handheld phone house phone, and I want to talk to Kyle, but I want to play the game at the same time, so I used 2 socks and I tied the phone to my head.
Yeah.
Dedication.
That was my hands-free device.
We were
to play
stoked on
Fallout.
That is
That
the
game
old
was
school
insane,
Bluetooth.
bro. Yeah.
I mean,
Tiny.
Bluetooth was out. We just
Yeah,
didn't
Bluetooth
have it.
was It was like expensive back then though. That shit was like,
Bluetooth,
remember that? I remember when Kyle's pops got his like Bluetooth. It was like fancy. Shit.
It's such a cool guy.
What's up with
What?
old pops with their Bluetooth?
Yeah.
Old pops in their Bluetooth
Yeah.
trying to fit in.
Dude,
My dad-
mostly what you see is old guys. I remember working at Walmart. Mostly what you saw was these old ass dudes that would have like call center, fucking
call center
full ear
Yeah.
headphones, like one ear, and it just like with a big ass microphone coming out, and that was their hands free device. I'm like, oh
Just
my
walk around with
god.
that shit on their head. I'm just gonna bring
There
my-
had
my
to be
fucking-
a prototype device, right? Somebody had to
And
do
it was
it.
like corded attached to their phone.
Somebody had to do it, and now they little as fuck, and they look kind of cool, I guess.
No, I mean this
You
was.
look like a secret agent.
I was We
You
didn't
literally
even
couldn't
carry
stand.
them. We just carried Bluetooths. But these old ass motherfuckers were still rocking the call center fucking earpieces.
Yeah.
There's literally those ones nowadays. Just stick them in your ear. Nobody knows you're in. You look like you're talking to yourself, so you look like a crazy piece of.
Well, that's what my
Everybody
dad
avoids
has.
you.
My dad has, but he just leaves it in like all the time, like 24/7. I'm like, take the fuck thing out of your ear so you can hear me.
Why? Yes.
Yeah, why? He's already
Why?
deaf, and then he has something in his ear that's.
It's good
Like, he
ear.
can't hear nothing, and he's.
I can only hear it when it's in this ear.
I like it.
What?
My brother used to do that. Brandon.
Terrible,
All the time.
terrible.
So Steve Gams.
What else have I been playing? The big thing I've been playing. Oh my god. Well, no, I've been playing Vermintide 2. That's not the big thing. It's alright.
Vermintide 2 is as good as Vermintide 1.
It's alright.
It's better than Vermintide 1. It's pretty fun.
It's alright.
It's
Vermintide
alright.
1.
I don't know. I've been playing some Rainbow Six because my friends finally got it when
Rainbow
it was on
Six
sale.
Siege.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to play
I got that
Vermintide.
bitch that you should download.
Was
I
it
got
worth
that-
it for that $15 version?
Hell yeah. $15. Hell yeah. I got it when it came out. It's been good since it came out. Just none of my friends got it, so I haven't played with nobody.
Damn, we can't spend no money right now.
It's
Hey,
hella
man.
good. It's
Buy me
hella
that-
good.
Buy me that game.
Buy me that Gam.
No, that $15 version is weird. I don't know. There's some like fucking weird ass way to like get the characters or some shit, and I just like.
You have to buy them in game, and they're expensive in game. It takes you a lot of grindy. Not too much if you're actually playing the online game, but I mostly like the Terrorist Hunt, which is the co-op version.
Oh, really? Co-op versus NPC?
Yeah.
Oh, that
It's
stuff is pretty
fun.
fun. That
It's
reminds me of
hella
like old SOCOM Navy SEAL shit.
That's exactly what.
Co-op versus what?
The
Like-
computers.
Player versus
Ghost
AI.
Recon. That's not the one. No. I'm thinking Rainbow Six.
Yeah, the
Never
old.
mind.
You
That's
think
what they're
Rainbow
talking
Six
about.
Vegas, the old ones, Terrorist Hunt, where you go and you got to kill like 35 terrorists, and you just like have to clear out the map.
No. I'm thinking, what's the game where
Oh,
everyone's
man.
playing versus each other? Where they're like,
What you talking about, bitch?
Rainbow Six.
Talking
is
about
like
regular
that too.
Rainbow Six, the
Yeah.
normal multiplayer mode.
the one that everyone's playing right now, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the biggest esports.
That's
thing
not
right
what
now?
you were talking about.
No. That's the
It's a
PvP.
different mode of
Okay.
that game.
There's the PvE where it's like you and 4 other people, and you're just clearing out a map of all the enemies. And there's different ones where you have to like rescue a hostage and stuff like that.
Oh shit.
It's super
That
I remember
sound like-
Kyle and I used to get down on this one game, like the
What?
first time you got internet on the PS2.
What was
Remember
it?
that?
I'm trying to think. Was that?
I don't remember.
I feel like it's SOCOM Navy SEAls.
No, it was.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, so
It had command in it, command or something. But yeah, that game.
I yelled right there.
What was it?
Was it first person shooter, right?
No, it was third person. And you remember, like, it was night vision. Used the shit out of night vision almost the whole time. Or no,
What the fuck?
infrared.
It sounds like one of the original Ghost Recons.
No, it definitely
Oh,
wasn't
dude,
that.
it was.
I don't remember. It was on a PS2,
Yeah.
and we played where? What house?
Your pop's apartment.
Yeah, but like, where June lived.
Uh huh. Anyway,
Anyway,
I remember
remember.
the shit out of that game.
what else have I been playing?
I remember getting that PS2. That was a
Besides
cool
the movie.
PS2. I played that thing for a long time.
Do you remember the time that same PS2 like stopped fucking working, and they were like, "Let's take it to the pawn shop." We took her to the pawn shop and they tried it and it didn't work. We were like, "Fuck."
Did they?
And
Did
so we brought it back. And you're like, "I wonder." And you took a Q-tip with rubbing alcohol and cleaned the lens on it, and it fucking worked again.
Really?
Yeah.
That happened? Oh my god,
Yeah.
I don't remember anything. I kind of remember.
I don't remember anything.
Wow, dude. It's crazy.
You're like, let's get money for it. We'll take it to the pawn shop. And
There
like,
was an Xbox
so
that had...
fucking work.
I'm a bad person. There was an Xbox that had that red ring, and I could, like, fix it just enough for it to not red ring for a little while.
Yeah?
Yeah.
With the towel trick and shit?
And then sold it.
Yeah, that's what everybody did.
Oh, that's bad. I'm a terrible person.
What else have I been playing?
I mean, you can play for like 10 minutes, and then you gotta let it cool down.
Yeah. I don't really think I've been playing anything else besides the big game that I've been going absolutely ham on.
Which is?
Which I talked about when it came... No, not when it came out. I
Which-
talked about it a long time
What
ago.
is
on
it?
the
Just say the
podcast.
name
It's
of the
No
fucking-
Man's Sky.
Oh!
This guy.
Cool.
You have some no
The last time I talked about it, I talked about how absolutely... how... Because I bought it when it came out on PC. I talked about how absolutely terrible it was. But now it's freaking fantastic.
It's fantastic?
It's so good. Kyle, this
Why-
game is right up your alley.
Why
dude.
is it
Can
so
we
good
play
now?
it together now?
It's on the Xbox. I'm tempted to get it on the Xbox, and then you
Well, I can
download
just
and
get it
play.
on PC.
You
I
could
have
get it on PC.
$24.
It doesn't run very well. It's 40, I think. But it doesn't
was
run
all
very well on
sale.
my computer. That's why I want to get on the Xbox, because they've optimized it for the consoles now.
Yeah, when
Is
it
it
console
cross-platform?
always runs shitty.
No, trust me, it runs better on the console than it does on
But
on
if
my
we get it
computer.
on PC,
Well, why,
Kaito can play
why,
with us.
Yeah,
why is
Kyle
this
can play
game...
too.
And Yosh can
Dude,
play with us.
It's right up your alley, dude.
Why?
So it used to be you just spawn on a planet, and then your whole goal was to get to the center of the galaxy, and all you were doing was collecting antimatter to power your warp drive, and then you just jump like 100 light years and find black holes to jump 1,000 light years until you got to the center of the
The
planet.
game looks
It's just
good,
very,
by
very
the way.
shallow, right?
Very shallow, but they added so much stuff. So I'm just like, I spawn on this planet, I got my ship, it's wrecked, so I'm like picking up shit, I gotta repair it, I repair my multi-tool, I repair the ship.
You build.
I take off, yeah, and the first tutorial, it makes you build a base, which is one of the new things they've added. There's like full-on base building. It's about on the par with Ark, if you know the base
I
building.
don't know
on that
Ark so
game.
well. What about Subnautica?
Yeah,
about Conan
same exact thing.
Exiles?
Subnautica.
It's close to Sun. It's,
yeah.
Conan
it seems like it would be
Exiles?
closer.
Conan Exiles, yeah. It's like that base building kind of thing.
Okay.
And so yeah, you build a base, you build like a little forge thing so you can refine materials and stuff, and like each planet has different materials, and everything's procedurally generated, all the planets, all the creatures on them, everything. And
The
I finally
creatures
get my
get
ship
wild.
going, and I go up into space, and I'm like in a solar system, I'm looking at the different planets, and you can scan the planets from space to see what minerals they have. And then I see a space station, I'm like, oh, that was in there before. I go over to the space station, and before, all there was on the space station was like other ships would come land, but you would never see like any aliens or
Yeah.
anything. Just the ships would land, you could talk to the ships and buy their ship, and go to like the galactic market where you can buy stuff. But now the place is like littered with aliens, and you can go talk to them, and there's like different dialogue for them. You can't understand them until you learn the words, like
What
throughout
about-
the game.
Density of actual other players.
So the universe is massive.
Yeah, it's an entire universe simulated, right?
So is it,
you
like,
never normally
dangerous?
you never normally see people, but you can, like, if you do happen to run into someone, you can just see them. They're just there walking around doing
Are you
their own
familiar?
things.
Now
Really
you can.
dangerous?
Yes, now you can.
Are you-
But
are you-
there's 5-person parties now. You can invite someone to a party that can just, pop in next to you, and you can just cruise with 4 other people.
How does that work with where they were previously?
I don't know.
based
Maybe,
on-
I think you can throw down a beacon so they can teleport to you or something like that. Because there's like
We'd have to
teleport
find
gates.
I mean,
yeah,
that's
we have
cool.
to find out.
That's cool,
But,
Rip,
dude,
but I don't know if I like that.
there's so much more. They've added so much more. So then I was like,
He's really trying to sell it.
I know, I'm flying, and then poof, this big like fleet like
There's
warps in front of me, like just out of nowhere. Like I'm
Were
going
they
to like deliver some
Of
stuff on a
actual
mission.
people.
No. It
No, a
was
fleet of
NPCs, but a
ships.
fleet of ships warps in front of me, and I see a bunch of pirate ships coming in, and they're attacking the fleet. And the people like call for help,
That's pretty cool.
like
actually.
NPCs. So I'm like, I'm flying around taking out the pirate ships. I take them out, and then like the main frigate sends me a message like to tell me to come on board. So I go land and I come on board, and they're like, there's not a lot of people on the actual ships. Like they keep to like 1 or 2 like aliens on the ship. But he's like, yeah, I can't keep my people safe. You want my fleet? I'm like, what? So that was the introduction
I've not
of
gone that
fleets,
far.
where you get one frigate, right? I have one frigate and a backup like starship that's bigger than like the single person ships, and you can send the starships on expeditions, and you can send multiple together, and they have to go like 2,000 light years,
You
and they
just broke
travel
my
and do a
heart.
bunch of shit.
He just broke
That
my
part I've
fucking
not
heart.
done yet.
He just broke my heart.
What? How did I break your heart?
Because he was like, I got me a fleet. And I thought that just meant like,
No,
you
no,
got
no.
a fleet of dudes that
No,
are just
you-
like following you. And you're like, all right, let's go.
No, you
Shit up.
can. That's what I'm saying.
Wait,
I
can
only
you?
have 2 ships. I have the frigate and the support
He can
ship.
collect ships.
Plus my little ship. You can go hire more people into your fleet,
How-
NPCs to follow you around.
How does ship switching work?
You can go land on the frigate, and then you're in the frigate.
A
and
frigate
then you
is
can
a
go,
little ship, though.
You can call
No,
one of the
frigate's
other ships.
in
the
my
frigate's
perception.
the big one. And at least in this game, the frigate's the really big one. The one that you can land like 10 other ships on.
That's
but
what
you
I
can
know
you can
frigate.
have all your single ships. You can collect multiples and put them in your frigate, like for storage and stuff like that.
Can your frigate be blown up by other people?
Yes.
Yes.
How
Yes.
easy?
Other players?
Other
Hey,
players, if you do happen to
as-
find them, you can fight other people.
And so this is a big thing. It's heavy. It's hard to move.
Yeah, and it has precious cargo, so pirates keep attacking me, and the support ship will like even if I've sent it off
NPC
on a
pirates?
thing. Yeah,
So
NPC
what if
pirates will keep
you
attacking me.
get that frigate accidentally in the gravitational pull of a planet? Will that thing crash to the planet?
No, planets don't really have gravitational pulls. They don't like pull you down to them.
Yeah, you just kind of
You
land
can,
on
yeah,
Yeah.
the ship's like it's so far.
That would
into,
be
like,
cool,
the future,
but like actual physics is like no. That's
Yeah,
way
that
too
would
much.
rip that fucking ship apart.
No, I,
course it
when
would.
you are down there though,
Maybe.
you need
Depending on
thrust
how-
to lift
depending on
off
how
the
you
ground
Yeah, it would.
because
how you're
there's
running
gravity when
thrusters,
you're
though.
Wait,
when
can
you're
on
on
your
your when you're
footing.
on foot, but
Can
not
you
in any ship.
can you put
Even
your
the smallest
frigate
ship.
down on a planet?
No, you can't put the frigates
It's
on the
too
planet.
big for that?
Yeah, it's too big. They're only space. You have
You
your
can
little
take the
single
regular
ships.
ships.
Can
Yeah,
you
the regular
can you
ships.
fly your frigate into a planet,
I don't think so.
dude? You have
You
to find
should be
out.
able to. The planets can collide, as we figured out.
That's
Yeah.
The
the
planets
planets,
can collide.
don't actually move. That's just they've generated 2 planets next to
Well,
each
what do
other.
you mean
that
they're
are
actually
colliding.
moving?
Yeah.
It would
But-
be kind of cool though if they did kind of have like something similar to a real.
Which I mean, if
I don't know.
you come
What's
across
real?
2 planets colliding, that's fine. I guess you're not going to see 2 planets like at some point move together
Yeah.
because
I
that
can
would
see
take
why they would
millions
Take
of years.
forever.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
exactly.
not probably
As a
not
console
literal,
game,
but
I can see why they don't want to do that because that might crash out quite a few consoles.
Yeah, but it's
Well,
Imagine-
Keith, that's not a problem, Keith, because things are only
loaded in a certain area.
things are only loaded when you're near.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
2 planets colliding would probably
that other data is stored in the server.
You probably couldn't
Not
wouldn't
in the
be allowed
console.
to be that close to that
I think
because you would just get destroyed.
I really want to play
wouldn't
it
you?
with some other people.
Have you been
I-
playing it all by yourself?
Yeah,
I'll
I'm playing it by
play that
myself, and it's there's just seems like there's so much to it. Like you can just in space, there's just asteroid belts, and you just go up there, you start mining the asteroids if you want for different ores than what's on the planet.
So ships are all just like pre-constructed shit that you gather the materials for and build.
Well, there's like
how's-
ships, and like the parts in the ships are destroyed.
and there's like modules
mechanical
and
parts are-
is there like a selection? Like my ship can do this because I put these modules on it.
Yeah,
or-
there's different modules for everything. Your exosuit, your multi-tool, your
That
ships,
sounds- I'm
your
talking about-
frigates.
I wanna know
the
more about
weapons.
Weapons on your ship.
Yeah,
the amount of
everything.
storage.
You can put rocket cannons. You can put like lasers, like different there's
Yeah,
photon
Is there a
beams,
lot
like
of
lasers
ships
and
that
stuff.
you can build?
Yeah, there's a lot of different ones.
Yeah, you
Like-
can upgrade everything.
Yeah, and you can like if you go talk to like an alien that'll land in like a ship, you can exchange your ship for theirs. So like you'll get like they'll full price of your ship plus whatever extra they want for their ship if their ship's like
So
bigger.
it's like really easy to get ships.
Actually, no.
Kinda.
I've only upgraded once. I played 10 hours and I've only been
It
able to
is-
upgrade once.
Oh well, I mean that doesn't seem like a lot of time in a scope of something like
Yeah,
that.
and
If you go, what he's saying is you go to a space station, you can barter for ships.
Yeah, exactly. You can sit
Yeah,
on
like
the galactic market and then just trade and like trade hot. Just
Yeah,
do that and
you-
make credits and then, or they call them units. Make units and then just eventually get.
So
You'll learn
So
Yeah,
most
stuff.
of your interactions that happens with NPCs, right?
Well, yeah,
Well,
because it's
How do,
such a
how do
huge universe.
players? Well, how do players affect it at all, if any?
So
Well,
each.
If they mine the shit out of a planet, the planet's gonna be mined to
Yeah,
shit.
So they
Yeah,
place
exactly.
their bases on it.
So I mean,
and,
if
like-
this is a thing where people can actually get together in
But it's-
force
I
and go
think
into
it's-
one place, they will. It's
Yeah,
just kind of
there's like
mentality
a
of people.
subreddit for like a galactic hub. People,
And so
someone's created a
that'll
galactic
create-
hub and they put down coordinates and you can create like a teleportation gate and put specific coordinates so you can teleport to it and stuff like that.
I think I'm imagining.
Dude, we can go there hunting. Oh, we're
That's
gonna
what
go
I'm
fuck those
saying,
people
dude.
up. That's
You
gonna
can
be
go-
fun.
It's
Build
gonna be
up
like
your ships to be super strong and then just go in there and hunt people, dude.
This has the potential to be a lot like Eve. How good is the combat though?
Dude, the
So the
It's
game
smooth.
is very smooth, Kyle. The game is very smooth, like the first person. Because I mean,
Yeah.
Well, is it
Unlike
combat-
Eve, you get out of your ship and you explore a planet.
Is there
and
is there first person shooting?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
you
first
can go first person. or
Mining
third person
is
for
first
both.
person shooting.
So you can fight people on a planet.
yeah.
Yeah, you can. You
How-
get a bolt caster. You can do first person like a first
And there's
shooter
the
on a
little
planet.
hand bolt caster that you start out with, and then you get
I
like a
just need this
rifle
to be
one,
more
and
interactive. Is there like an online offline kind of mode thing? Or
Well,
is it
okay, so-
100% online.
So what you can do is you can join a friend session or join a random person session,
sessions.
which is I think
Probably
all
like
it does
servers.
is like yeah, no, it's not servers. None of it's servers or anything, but it's like basically joining their squad kind of. So
That's
you can like
too
see them
bad.
around. Or you
Okay.
can just do solo, and you can turn off the online thing so people can't join you, but you can open it up to random people can join you.
That's what I don't like about it. This game sounds cool as fuck, and I will probably actually play it if I can figure out how.
I'm
But
comparing it to Eve, but there's a
but,
lot that's
yeah,
not
no,
like
it's
Eve
just-
at all. But
it's so close. It's so close, right? It's so.
I feel like it's
fucking
Eve
close.
just more focused on the personal level instead
Yeah.
of like the big galactic like mining entire asteroid belts to get billions of
Well,
things
it's
with
not
an
even-
entire fleet. But
I don't even care about all that. It's just the interaction you have with other people, and when everybody lives in one shared space, it creates such
it
a
is the
a
loading
crazy,
screen.
amazing
is,
dynamic.
The loading screen is just like a panning shot through the universe towards the center, and if someone's named a planet or a system, like the name will pop up as you fly by it.
That's cool and
I've
all.
seen some funny names.
That's cool and all, but like I just mean I wish everybody was all in one place so you could always see anybody who's
yeah.
everywhere.
It's I think
if
it's
you will.
kind of more designed to where
And that's okay.
it's supposed
Everyone
to be
is in one
It's like
place.
it's like
It's
Elite
one big
Dangerous in
universe.
that
Yeah.
way too, where you get your own sessions and you can block yourself out and private yourself up with your friends in one session where nobody can get with you, right? Because you don't want to be griefed by other
So
people.
no one can
But-
join with you, but the
but-
world is still open to
Yeah,
everyone
No,
else.
I'm just saying nobody can grief you, but that's kind of the thing that's missing from you because that griefing thing, that putting those people together and creating tension, it's fucking amazing. That's why Eve is so good.
People still can in that.
Yeah, a little bit,
Technically,
but not as
But
much.
see, that's the thing. They've
they
you
find you, they
created
can.
this
You're gonna have to
galactic
work for
hub. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would get fucked up real fast if
So-
you just warped in there and immediately started blasting on people's frigates because there you can like get like automatic explosive drones that auto home on targets and just blow them out of the fucking sky.
So is there like a mode
But-
that's like open all? It's just like this is always online kind
It's
of thing.
always that way.
I don't know.
yeah, no matter what, it's always online.
Or like how many people per session? Maybe is that a thing? That you know per session or?
Well, you can invite 4 of your friends into like your specific party, but if like say if we warped the galactic hub, we would see everybody that's there.
Is
no
there?
matter what-
Are you
what they
saying
were
there's
doing.
no way that you can go to the galactic hub without seeing everybody that's there?
I'm
Period?
pretty sure
That's
because the
pretty
galactic
cool.
hub
Okay,
is
that's
made by people.
Yeah.
It's a place
I
where
think Steve threw you off a bit because he was talking about some stupid party
Sorry,
matchmaking.
this went way too long, and I'm just fucking nitpicking like a motherfucker. I'm sorry.
it's-
I'm sorry. But no, that sounds super interesting. And I was just curious about how in depth it is. I'm comparing it to Eve. Obviously, one shard, one server, everybody is there. It
What's
creates
this one?
such an amazing dynamic, and it's so cool the things
Someone
that
got
you can do. That'll create a bubble of people, and eventually everybody kind of gravitates towards
Yeah,
it the longer it goes. How long has this been live in the state?
So, if you remember, it had a shoddy launch.
Yeah, it was,
because
like,
none of this
really
shit was
bad.
in
How
it.
long
at
ago did it
launch.
launch?
like almost 3 years now.
Okay.
I think it's been like 3
And
years.
how long has it been in the state?
This a couple months.
Yeah, it's been
They
months.
just had this super big update just
That could
recently,
be
nice.
and
Yeah,
right
that
before
sounds
they
super
launched it on the
interesting.
console.
So the more
yeah.
people start playing, the more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
crazy
wanna play
because
that.
like you talk about like never seeing someone. I started on my planet. Everything on my planet was undiscovered, and I discovered like I named the planet. I named like
So
the first couple
100%
creatures I saw.
undiscovered.
100%
On the planet that you landed on?
No, the planet
Or
because you
started?
spawn on a planet. You wake up on a planet looking at a broken ship, basically.
You're like,
Uh-huh.
oh fuck, I crashed here.
Yeah,
That was
exactly. It's like you have
undiscovered?
no
Does that
memory.
happen every
Everything
time?
was undiscovered. The very next planet I went to, someone had discovered the planet, but not named any of this, like the minerals or anything. Like
just
not
been there.
like discovered.
Maybe-
yeah, like,
so maybe he
like,
scanned it
He
down.
scanned it from a distance, so someone was in that star system before I spawned there.
And they never looked at your planet.
Yeah, it's so crazy because
wouldn't
I
be
was like
surprised if
discovered
that's
by
certain.
some random place, and it, like the name was like Snail Bip or
Do
something.
you
was the name
always
of the
start
planet.
on an undiscovered planet?
I think you always start on a completely undiscovered one.
Because there's so fucking many. Like,
It's a
duh.
universe.
Yeah, like I think right now I'm 7,000 light years away from the center of the galaxy.
How does
And you go about 90
how
from
does-
star system to star system.
And the closer you get to the center of the universe, like, the more people that are going to be there, I
Yeah,
would assume.
because everybody's going to travel. That's what I'm saying.
This game actually sounds really cool now. How does warping between systems work? Or like, how quick is
You
that?
got to get a warp drive. You
do you know anything about
you
Elite
got to
Dangerous?
fix your ship up enough.
How
to
close is
get a
it to
warp
that?
drive.
Because this
Get out
game
of
is
that
very
solar
comparable. It sounds.
What?
system. Elite
Dangerous. Like, so moving. I want to know about how you warp between systems and how you move about inside a system.
You're driving your ship.
Yeah, so when you're in a system, you have your pulse drive, which you can boost, and you'll go like 20,000 units per second, as compared to going about 200 when you're just using like your normal boost through a system, and then warps like light years at a time. You go like 90 light years.
Is it just like a quick
Yeah,
land?
and it's like a teleport basically to the next star system.
Is it super long? Because fucking Elite Dangerous kills me with how long it takes to do that.
No.
Is there
from
any
one
point-
light from one light system to the other? It's about 20 seconds of loading.
Is
It
there
gives
any
you a
point?
realistic
most.
feel of it, but it doesn't overextend it. It does
Is there
not
any point where you have to
overextend it at all.
point your ship at something that's super far away and then leave your computer for 20 minutes or 30 minutes so
Nope,
you
20
can get
minutes
there?
now.
No, if
Maybe
They
in
said
one,
like 30 seconds.
in one star system, yeah,
which is
using
enough
your
to
pulse
make you
drive.
feel like you're traveling.
Maybe if you're going from literally one corner of the star system to the other, about a minute and a half.
That's the only thing they
But
tell me about Elite
everything,
Dangerous. Elite
everything
Dangerous
uses
is
fuels.
close to this in some ways, right? I
Can
like
you
the
get out of your
scholarship
ship?
bit. Not necessarily. That's
what I see.
a
I
kickover,
want to
right?
go explore the
That's
planets.
another kickover. Yeah, exactly.
Right now,
right?
I'm on a planet that's like raining, like superheated, like 100 degrees Celsius blood rain.
Can you
every,
survive
like,
in it?
20
Do you have to like get a
seconds? Yeah,
suit
you
or
have-
something?
You have like a
Upgrade your suit, man.
hazard protection that goes down the more extreme the temperature and stuff like that. Like
And
it
then
goes
You
down
have to get
faster.
like carbon or something to
Yeah, you got to refill your life systems. You got to refill everything.
And that's what the bases are for.
they
Mostly
have
is
the-
for allowing you to, like...
There's,
Yeah. You can get terrain manipulators, so you can completely, if you wanted to, build an underground like cave system on a planet. But the way I do it usually is when it starts raining or something, just dig a hole into the ground and just hide from the rain until the storm stops, and then pop back out.
Like Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Just like that.
There's
Oh yeah,
so
and
much
there's
little stuff to
terraforming
it.
and shit too, ain't
Mhm.
there? Yeah.
Like
Oh,
the big,
yeah.
like the main
Alright.
like metal ores, like copper and shit like that.
I
are
think
in
you sold me.
places
Can I
you
borrow
have to build them.
$40?
I don't think it's that much.
It is. I think it's 40.
It was on the Steam summer sale.
I
know
think
that.
it's worth $40.
Yeah, because it's
I-
only 40.
Now it is.
Even the
Now-
first.
yeah, now
even
it is.
Well, they had
starting
such a
release
shoddy
on Xbox,
launch, they
actually,
had to do
Kyle's
something.
computer's
50 on
off.
starting release
It's not
on
off.
Xbox.
My computer's asleep. Shh. Don't wake it.
You just did.
Shut up.
Yeah,
I
you
was
see-
gotta like how much
It's
it is.
okay. It likes it when I wake it. That was
Anyway,
creepy.
that's awesome.
Wow.
I think you gave me the game I'm gonna play for a while until I get to.
I've only put 10 hours on this character.
So I gotta get a computer that can run this.
until I go back to Path of Exile. I'm gonna have to
Yes.
take a break. From
This is
that
where it's
shit.
going to, is the computers.
Yeah. How did your
It's,
Path of Exile league go? How did your Path of Exile league go, Brad?
It was good. You know, I've been pretty good the last couple leagues. Give my 6th link. I've gotten them in like no more than 100 fusings each time. So I got my 6th link. My highest level character, 91 now.
Damn.
Yeah. He's rocking it.
I don't have the patience for that.
There's a
shit.
flashback league coming up, but I don't think I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna take a long break from PoE to
So,
the next expansion.
is that all we're talking about on that now? Or
Yeah, sure. You got something to talk about, Keith?
Destiny 2 is also another starting to come back with their latest updates.
Well,
and-
yeah, because that's how Destiny rolls.
So
Same
Disney
fucking
rolls.
thing in Destiny 1.
they start
It was
off
trash
Garbo.
until the last update, and he was like, hey, this is actually a game.
Yeah,
Kind of like No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No Man's Sky is actually a $60
They're-
game.
I was happy with the playing.
Yeah, but it's on sale.
How much is it
How
on sale
much?
for?
It's $30 right now.
Ooh, I'm getting
Did you
paid.
just buy it?
Yeah.
I can give no, but that I was gonna say I'd give you
Well,
$20 on Steam.
Will you?
Well, then I can
Fuck.
Give me
Dude,
$20
now
on
you
Steam,
bought it so
Steve.
fast, dude. I
get a
couldn't even say
refund
anything.
though. So Destiny 2, Keith.
It's getting better.
Destiny 2 is, well, for one, this 6v6 is nice.
What?
And
6? I thought you said 6 feet 6. I'm like, what? Did you started playing it and you got 6'6"?
He got rid of tall.
Dang.
So,
I wish.
Keith, like, is his entire fucking issue with Destiny 2 was the fact that the competitive was a 4v4, not a fucking 6v6. So as soon as they put it in the game, Keith flipped his shit.
Was
Okay, no,
Destiny
they
1
didn't have
6v6?
6v6 before. At all. There was no 6v6.
That's
What
why
about
I said when they
Destiny
put
1?
it in the
Wait, wasn't
game.
it 5v5 at most?
No, it was
No,
4v4.
In Destiny 1?
In Destiny 1 is
6v6.
6v6.
All the time. The whole time.
Was it?
6-person raids.
Right, okay, you're right. The raids are fun.
Yeah,
Anyways.
for when they put Destiny 2 out, when they first started, it was the only 6v6 or the only 6-person teams was the raid. That's it. It's like, well, you have to getting people together for the raids is hard. Getting people together for
Because nobody's
PvP.
playing
Not
it?
really.
Because nobody's playing it or what?
Okay, good people
Yeah,
that don't make
I
you want to
played-
fucking strangle.
I played raids all the time. You just gotta get on the services to looking for group services.
Yeah, and that's the sad thing. That's where I had the most success. Even after I got like 50, like I think I was at like 100.
Because your friends suck at the raid. That's all that I heard.
No, it's because the good ones get tired of the whining bullshit, and
Tell 'em to
or the
get good.
arguing, or they become the argument, and it's like
Okay.
Keith
Keith does not like the raid. What is good about Destiny 2, Keith?
Yeah, what's going on
Well,
with Destiny 2?
the weapons, they've added more weapons, obviously, over time. Most games usually do. But they've also changed the system so that they're a little bit better. My biggest thing, though, I'm a PvP player. I like to play the Crucible.
So
And
you
with
got
66
back to Destiny 2 purely because they finally added 6v6?
See? That is exactly what I fucking said.
So
Because I
did you
don't-
have any other, like, fundamental problems with the game?
Well, for one, you can only play so much of the grindy stuff, and really, I felt no point without the PvP.
Okay,
And
so that's what killed the game for you, is what you're telling me.
Mm-hmm.
the biggest thing. Yes, because it was too slow.
So Keith got his game back.
Yes. Keith is on Destiny hype.
It is-
Everyone give him a round of applause.
Still slower than I like, but then again, I might be still fighting with my controller. at this
Keith
point.
has been playing this game
Is the
nonstop
controller
for
winning?
the past couple
Is that why you have a
weeks.
black eye?
Black
No,
eye.
I'm just playing. Nice. Well, I'm glad you got Destiny back.
Kyle's fiddling some deal.
Hopefully they'll improve it a little more. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
He's like
Why's
fiddling
your mouth
his-
so open, man?
And like,
What's
he's
up
super
with
happy.
this?
He
He's
found
giving me really weird
he
faces.
found a hole in his chair and he's just going to town while keeping eye contact with Josh.
Making really weird faces.
It's like motioning to Josh to put it in his mouth.
Whoa, Keith, too far, bro. Too far.
Whoa, PG.
Nice.
PG.
PGG. Okay, so before we move on from games, you got anything else, Keith? You're excited about Destiny?
The one big gripe I have right now, and it's a gripe for everybody right now that I can hear, is there's a new add-on to the weapon that makes it a masterwork weapon, but
I have
you
no
have
clue
to.
what that is.
It basically gives a a set stat boost for each different weapon. So each weapon has
So
its
it's a
own thing.
PGM?
It's
Except it's
actually.
no, you have to have 5 gems that are hard to find, or no, impossible to find. You have to actually take a weapon that you find, dismantle it, and hope you get enough from it.
The RNGs is
Yeah, that's the thing with Destiny is the RNG is
very
just
much
harsh.
RNGs is
Yeah, and I will have to say
It's like a source skiller GC.
And
yeah,
they, like,
you
built
can
up-
only have one. It's very limiting. And I do have to say,
offensive
I
paladin.
do miss the guns,
GCs in this
messing with
bitch,
guns.
and an Annie.
But
fucking
Yeah.
stacked.
yeah,
Messing with the guns.
Torch.
like
Perfect
Destiny
Kali
1,
torch.
Perfect.
you actually had more.
Ooh, that's the
stats
most
to
expensive
mess
one,
with,
too.
Guns, and you had a random, at least one random slot generator, meaning like it could have.
It generates sluts. Fuck
Sluts.
yeah.
Sluts.
Fuck yeah.
Well,
shit.
Sluts for everyone.
I'm about to go buy Destiny.
It's
2
kind of
right now.
like
No, he's talking about Destiny.
I'm about to-
right?
it's kind of like Path of Exile. You get a certain slot you can only put certain types
I'm
of things
listening.
into, but now they're all set.
Path of Exile, you socket your skills.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's
Well,
You literally could.
They're hard to compare, Keith.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's its own system.
I understand what you're talking
Compare
about.
it to No Man's Sky.
And you already know you're gonna get, right? Is that what you're saying? You already know what you're gonna get
Actually,
out of it.
though.
Yeah, you know if it's that gun, you're gonna get that certain things. You're not gonna have like a possibility of the gun having Firefly, which is explosion from headshots or any of those kinds of skills from it.
So they
unless
just,
it has
they
it
just
on
make
it.
you grind for like the special thing of the gun. Basically,
Yeah,
is
well,
what it
that's
sounds
like what the really intense players are like trying to do for like their, like that's what they can go for. That is their
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's fun to have it on different weapons.
God, Kyle's a dick.
I'm sorry.
I put it all on Kyle. I was doing the same shit, but I put it all on Kyle.
What?
So, before we move on from games, something else. Overwatch update came out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that little rolly hamster dude is fucking rolling around everywhere, and it's fucking annoying. All he does is just roll around everywhere.
No, I
Yeah,
know.
He's easy to kill.
Kinda.
Like, I kill the shit out of him with my Torb all the time.
Okay, but you play Torb.
Okay, so I
How
think
do you play
Torb
Torb?
got his rework.
What did
No,
he?
he didn't.
What's?
Are you sure?
What does he
I'm
do?
sure.
Really?
If Torb would have gotten his
I'm
rework, I
sure.
probably would have known.
Maybe
I'm
Maybe I didn't notice before, but
What is new about him?
his ultimate changed.
What is it? What do you mean?
He has insane fire rate with his ultimate now.
Okay, so
He had
they
good fire
buffed
rate.
him. They
Okay.
are, but that's the best thing about Overwatch is they're consistently changing the characters and manipulating the meta with
'Cause,
their buffs and their.
I'm
heroes.
probably wrong about this, but I never noticed. But when you use your ultimate, your turret becomes this insane turret.
Yeah, it
that is
becomes
just
level 3.
fucking wrecking
So
everyone.
I'm assuming you never.
I never looked at my turret when I used my
Yeah,
ultimate.
well, you
was
were
the problem,
probably
I'm
just
pretty sure.
making it a level 1 turret because it has
No,
to be a
no,
level
no,
2
no,
turret
no,
for it
no.
to upgrade to a level 3.
Always
turret.
upgraded. I got a play of the game with Torb, with me standing in the corner just hammering my turret
Yeah, but
for
you-
30 seconds.
You're playing
the play of the
bads.
game.
You're playing bads.
No. I was. The reason it was doing that is because I got 4 kills like that, and everyone was just shooting the turret, but I was repairing it faster.
Are you really not interested in anybody else? There's
No,
so many
it's
interesting
so
characters.
fun to
I play
just be
so many
Torb all the
characters.
time. But yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
his fire rate when he uses ultimate, he goes in there with that fucking shotgun and just just freaking super quick fire rate and shit. It is insane.
And your gun does that too, so get it on a crossfire and you'd be ripping. It's true, but it's just hard to keep the turret alive.
The
Huh?
turret is easy to
Yeah.
get. It's all about placement.
Yeah,
I find that if you put the turret places where people can't really tell what the fuck it is shooting them,
Yeah.
then they don't target it. They just kind of
on top
avoid
of a
it.
building or something.
Well, it has to be just the smallest crack, and because if it's sitting out in the open, they can see the shape of it. Then they know what the fuck it is, and they target it.
Okay, I
Destroy
get
it.
the
you.
Widow
That's
Maker.
interesting.
You gotta
It's all about the Torb meta,
camo
bro.
that bitch.
The Torb meta.
is not in the meta.
Yeah, you
Honestly-
gotta camo it. You gotta. It's all about placement. Most of the
who's
time,
fucking cool?
my Torb turrets will last at least 3 kills for me each time I place it.
You know who's
So.
cool? Osira. You should try her. Super
Torb,
fun.
bro.
Super
Torb.
fun.
Arisa?
And you know the hamster
I actually
dudes.
like Arisa.
Me too.
You know the new hamster dude? How he drops all those fucking mines
His
in the
name's
air and
Wrecking
stuff.
Ball, but yeah.
He drops all those mines in there. The Torb turret just blasts them all down.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That explains
It
the
gets
Torb
rid
meta.
of all of them.
Torb is actually really good at what's her name too. Well, she's more better at him than what's her name is.
That was the weirdest sentence I've ever heard.
That's the greatest thing ever.
Yes.
Oh,
Farrah?
Farrah.
Thank you.
What about there?
I had to mime that.
sniped a Farrah
I had
with
to
my
mime
left
that.
click earlier.
I had to mime that.
Earlier
that's
today
the
because
You can't remember.
Okay, Torb
Farrah.
is really good. But there are characters that can definitely put a lot more impact onto the game than Torb, in my opinion.
Yeah.
if you
Junkrat.
have someone who's
So
really
impressive.
good at playing Torb, it can help you a lot.
Junkrat.
But
Are you playing Torb?
yeah,
It's like
Let's play some fucking
it's just have your
Torb.
DPS is just something stationary. It's easy to kill. That's the only bad.
I'm
part.
always on the top 4 things every time I play, every single time.
Oh yeah, you're on the
Yeah.
the medals.
Even if it's just me making 40 armor
Are you
packs.
playing
for people.
competitive?
That's cool. That's what you mean. The
See,
cards.
that's
Yeah,
what I'm
the
saying
cards.
though, but because he also has a little bit of that support with him, the armor thing.
So I'm saying that armor
If
saves
you're-
my ass so much
I
because
feel
I'll
like if
run
you're
into
getting
the
the armor-
hotness, and as long as I'm spamming my armor for myself, I can charge at someone and all the life they take away from me, I'm regenerating with that armor.
Seriously.
And I shotgun them.
And that's shotgun.
Support has.
Sounds like a
I
lot of
play
people
so much
just never
Smite.
knew how to
Support
play
has
him.
such a big effect on
You
the
still play
game.
Smite?
Yeah, I still play Smite. Which they had a latest
What?
update where they added these new items.
He's
called
not really
masks,
support, though,
which
like-
give you stat downs. It's the first items in the game that give you stat downs for like crazy stat up boosts. Like you get up extra like 60% attack speed, but you take an extra 20% damage.
I am tired of getting one shot by Widowmaker though.
Well, yeah, she
That's
can,
gonna happen.
She can
That's what
one shot
Widowmaker is.
fucking like half the
She's a
characters in
fucking
the game.
sniper.
Yeah, you can't.
And you're playing as Torb. If
And
you're
she's
playing
actually,
as a
yeah.
tank.
And she's really good
Yeah,
at
I
your
know.
turret too. She's really good at fucking your turret up too. So.
See, the one thing I can think is would save you is a good healer, and he doesn't always play healer, but when he does, he's fucking. mega
play
So
healer.
the character
No,
that
I
I've
play.
actually been playing lately a lot is Doomfist. Is actually really fucking wreckage on a lot of maps.
There's a lot of utility in that guy too, especially because you can take people vertical. He's one of the few characters.
Yeah, but
one of the
so
few
can
characters
Wrecking
that
Ball.
Can make people go vertical. How?
Yeah, he
What?
bounces them.
Yeah, he goes
Oh,
and it
yes.
knocks them all up.
Oh my god. You can double boost that bitch.
Double
You
boost
can
that
double
bitch.
boost that bitch. The hamster bumps him up, right? And Doomfist is right there like, bitch.
Yeah.
Fucks him up on the way down.
Uppercut, bitch.
Doomfist is hard to play, man.
I
I have such a hard time playing him.
See, I've been getting
But-
really down on him, and as long as I have a good healer, like a Mercy, to where as soon as I jump in there, I like kill a person and then jump back to my team, heal me, and then I go back in there and I kill them and jump back to my team.
I
and
need to
it's
get
just-
down with you guys.
I
I
don't
want
know.
Pocket Mercy.
I
I
just-
love
Seriously.
playing Mercy. I'm so good as
I
Mercy.
think-
dude.
I-
Like
it's
someone's
hard to
like
be bad
one,
at Mercy.
1 HP on the other side of the map, and I'm just like, I'm going up to full, give them,
I like being the
give them
secondary.
full damage, and they kill the entire team, and then I'm just like fly back out.
Like I'm not a healer person, but I love Brigida because she's not just a healer.
she a
She's the
support
healer, support.
Because
and
when she
does deal
smacks
damage.
people, when she hits people with her melee, it does a healing aura around her. And
She
if
knocks
you're-
people back too.
When she hits enemies? Or
Yes, when
Yes.
she
Or
hits
what
the
about
enemies
when
with
she
her
hits
mace,
her friends?
When she has a healing ability that gives them armor
And why can she hit people from so fucking far away?
because she has a boop and it boops them backwards.
Dude, it's a mace. It's
no,
a mace.
dude, I just
Chain
mean
maces,
her
if you
regular
think about-
swing
fail.
way too far.
No.
Way further than an actual.
You have never been hit by a
Oh,
mace.
she's hard.
You have never been hit by a mace.
Extendo mace before.
Yeah, a mace with a chain, bitch.
Well, I
But
mean,
the best part about her is I like playing.
flail.
Boys.
Flails are mean.
Boys.
Boys, what?
My favorite
Sorry
thing.
to interrupt the Overwatch, but
What?
new Soul Calibur.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, there's a new Soul Calibur.
Oh, you like it at the snow caliber.
I just want to say that. Go ahead, Josh.
Wow, what the shit? Breaking news: Soul Calibur coming out onto.
I actually remembered something
Okay,
I didn't
let's get
say
to
about
the
what's
program.
coming up for Destiny 2.
Say what?
What's coming up for Destiny 2?
Gambit is a game mode in the new
Wait, what's Gambit?
game.
X-Men.
What is it called? The expansion pack. The new expansion pack that's coming out. Gambit is one of the first new things that they're talking about, and it's a whole new game mode. It's PvE, PvP.
PvP.
Basically, you're in
How
PvP
huge is your
mode.
penis?
You're in a PvE mode, but it's kind of like do you remember Hero Line Wars where you'd have you guys
Yeah, I
fighting?
was just recently playing Hero. Yeah. Wait, no, I was playing Squadron.
Basically,
Yeah.
you're racing to
Squadron Tower Defense.
get to the last final boss, but as you're doing that, you are sending out after you make a certain amount of points, sending out a mini boss on the other side.
So it's kind of like Dota meets
That sounds
Destiny.
fucking sick, actually.
Or
But
Can you
League of
shoot them?
Legends, whatever.
Can you
No.
shoot the enemies?
See,
because
let me,
that's
no,
what
let
I
me
was
explain.
thinking.
I have to explain this.
Okay.
It's complicated.
Let me explain.
Because you can be one of the bosses, but you have to gain a certain amount of points. And then you get shot out on the other side as and then one of them a super
Sounds like a
mini
map
boss.
in Heroes of the Storm when you turn into the dragon.
Yeah.
I bet that'd be
That's
pretty
No, you
interesting,
are still you, but you are the boss. Shot out, but you're
I
having
mean,
your
Destiny 2 servers are getting run by Blizzard now.
Yeah.
So like,
So.
They're probably having a lot of input and be like, this is going to be a game changer.
Activision.
Oh wow.
Input on the game design.
Interesting.
But yeah,
I
Gambit
disagree.
is the
I
main
disagree.
thing
I
I'm
feel like
looking
if you're
forward to.
building the servers for the game, you have to be putting in input for what kind
No.
of servers you want to build.
No! Sorry, but what? Damn it.
What?
That thing is a
That's a
glow
strange ass
stick
bike.
That is literally
Oh
a
my
bike
God.
that has glow
Sorry,
that is
listeners.
completely glowing.
Steve and I just look out the window and there's just a lit up bicycle that is like
Christmas lights.
full on neon wheels and frame and like
Blue and pink
a
in the middle of the
flag
night.
coming off the back of it. It's just flashes.
It is
Wow.
Friday night in downtown.
That's
Who
the
knows
story.
What the fuck is gonna
In
happen?
the middle of the
Honestly.
podcast one time,
Okay, are we done with some video games? Close this.
I do have to say though, there are a lot more changes coming with it than that, but that's one of the ones I'm looking forward to.
I think just
What was I supposed to think of again?
Keith,
A
You
random
need to think of a
sentence?
random sentence.
What do you mean
So-
by random?
So the
exactly?
game we're gonna
Already
play.
have
I think we should
Um,
do something else.
What?
What?
I kind of. Hold on. Explain.
Okay, so basically, one of us is gonna have headphones on playing loud music. So basically, we're gonna be deaf. We're gonna make one of us so we can't hear any of the others, and someone or everyone has to take turns saying their sentence to the person next, the deaf person, and they have to try to lip read and guess what they are saying.
Yeah.
Try to lip read what they're saying. So
I-
Steve wants to do movie titles.
I think we should do a movie title.
Yeah,
But I
that-
have a funny ass sentence.
That was you got to really come up
Because
with
the whole
one for
sentence
each
is
person.
really hard.
I think we can do a movie title. We'll do movie titles.
Everybody think of a
Um,
movie. Just
And then maybe
So-
short sentence being like 6-7 words, not like a fucking.
See, that's what
elaborate
my
sentence.
sentence was like 6 words.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Right? That's fine.
So who wants to be the muted guy first?
I'll do it.
You'll do it.
Oh,
Steve will do
shit.
it. So get your headphones in. We're also gonna put this
Wait.
bitch on. It might get you.
Is that gonna work? Oh, are we double?
So he's
plugging?
turning on the music.
Yeah,
He already
double
knows the
plug
good volume for it, and then we're gonna pop this bitch over it too.
Just for sound cancellation purposes.
And I guarantee you can't hear anything when that's in. All right,
Can you use the same
Those
earplugs for
are-
everybody?
Steve, can you hear me?
Unfortunately.
Give me a thumbs up.
Yeah,
How are we gonna do
You
that?
You can?
Yeah.
You gotta turn it up more then.
We don't want to do that. But,
You could probably just put on the
Turn it
I mean,
headset.
Steve, turn it
my
up.
I'm gonna blow out my eardrums.
No, well then,
Where's my
how can you
gear?
hear me if it's blowing out your
Doesn't
eardrums? How
say-
can you hear me?
I mean,
All right, I think that's pretty good.
Oh.
Steve,
'Cause
Steve,
those
if you can
the-
hear me, give me a thumbs up right now.
Hey, Steve.
And there was
Steve.
no thumbs up.
Steve,
okay.
can you hear me? Steve,
Oh,
Hi. how are you doing?
All right. We have to give him hand signals, telling him that we're
Like
doing
a 1, 2,
So-
3.
All
What is
right.
he? I wonder
So-
what he's listening
so,
to.
Keith, think of a movie title. Think of a movie title. Do you have one? Think of one.
Oh my
Come on.
god, any
Yeah.
movie title.
Okay. All right. Now look at Steve, and tell him the movie title. See if he.
Thor.
What did you say?
Thor?
Damn, that was too easy.
That's,
Give him another one.
That's
Give him,
why you-
all right, Kyle, give him one.
What?
We each give him one.
Um,
Each give him one.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
God damn it.
Do I need to do it
Keep
again?
saying it.
Okay. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Clash of the Titans?
Oh, no. That's not even close. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Keep saying it.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
There we go.
There you go. All right, Josh.
I have to do one now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. The boy in striped pajamas.
Those like.
Oh.
Keep saying it.
The boy in striped pajamas.
You want him to get it, so get your mouth going.
The boy in striped pajamas.
I don't know. Do we want him to get it? We want him to say ridiculous things.
Uh,
You should lift one ear and be like, say
The
something.
boy
in it.
yes.
in striped pajamas.
I got that one's way too long.
The boy
The boy?
in striped
No,
pajamas.
that's too
Yes,
easy.
yes.
That's too easy.
No,
We-
no. That's,
we want-
that's fine.
The boy
want him to
in
guess.
striped pajamas.
The boy is trapped in the closet? Josh, did you just come out of
Keep going.
Striped pajamas. Striped.
Wait,
Alright.
hold on. I gotta switch songs. The music stopped.
Fuck, did you just hear
You
what
can
I
hear
just
us?
said?
So just call a pass. If can you hear me?
The boy in striped pajamas.
What?
He can see what I said though.
Yeah.
Oh, but
I can hear you now.
You can hear me
Fuck.
right now.
Yeah.
It just
Did you
pass
hear
on
what
shit.
Josh said,
If you really don't think you're gonna get it, just pass on.
Yeah, I have
But
no
guess,
idea.
guess anyway. We're looking for
Was the
ridiculous.
boy right?
Yeah.
What the fuck movie's the? It's the title of the movie, right?
No,
Yeah.
wait, is it
It is.
the
It
boy
is
in
a
striped
movie.
pajamas?
Oh, what?
What did he
fuck?
say,
Motherfucker, man!
I didn't realize he. Oh,
right,
I have no idea
all right,
what's
you
going
good?
on right now.
All right.
Okay.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's gonna be way too easy.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Maybe. Let him guess.
The B movie?
Teenage.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes!
All right.
All right, we went all the way around. All right, so who's next?
Oh my
Good.
god.
I really want to see.
All right, I'll do it.
I really want to see Keith do this.
We're going clockwise, so Keith's gonna be last.
Because he's
He
gonna be
does
this is gonna
loud
be the
as
greatest
fuck
one.
now.
Okay.
I know you got it. You got all of them first try.
All right.
This song is really.
Just
I'm
remember, just
bad at lip
guess
reading
anyway.
voice, so
That's the
I'm not
funny
gonna be able
part.
to hear shit you're saying. All right, you gotta point me to whoever's doing it.
And somebody got one?
You do.
Okay, I got one. The Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings.
Guess, motherfucker.
He can't hear you.
The
I know.
Thor has AIDS.
The Lord of the Rings.
The Lone Ranger.
That's
The
pretty
Lord
close.
of the Rings.
The chores are off the wall.
The Lord of
The Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Yes.
Somebody else did something.
Keith, you got something?
Oh, that's loud.
I told you it's loud.
Turn down.
Come on, Keith.
Just think of a movie, Keith.
Try anything. Try like Nevada Wolfpack.
Come on, Keith.
Ash versus Evil Dead. Ash versus Evil Dead. Ash.
The
versus-
Forsaken bitch. I don't know.
Keep going.
Say it again.
Ash versus Evil Dead.
Let him guess.
I have no idea. That's what it looked like you said.
Ash has it.
We gotta tell Brad.
Ash.
Wait, what?
You confused him. He started to say, I have no idea.
Damn it. Come on, Keith.
Alright, turn it back on.
Alright, turn it back on.
Alright, Keith, go. Moving
Ash
on.
versus Evil Dead.
Say it slower.
Ash versus Evil Dead.
Your mouth moves so very little. It's so hard. That's the movie? It's so hard.
Do you pass?
Alright, pass. Okay.
Jumanji.
Jumanji.
Oh,
Yeah,
goddamn!
right.
I thought it would be way harder. Damn it.
Silence of the Lambs.
Lost in Space.
No.
Silence of the Lambs.
The Silence of the Lambs?
Oh, he's
Damn,
figuring it
yeah.
out. I thought Jumanji would be way harder.
Oh man, that is loud
Yeah,
as
I told you,
balls.
it has to be blaring, dude.
Yeah,
Blow out our
to stop
eardrums.
I really want Keith to do this. Like, come on.
Oh, you next,
Please.
No, keep going.
Oh,
Keith's
yeah.
gonna
Keith
be
will
loud.
do it.
Okay. You just gotta keep guessing, man.
You gonna need some
Yeah, that's
alcohol.
what I'm gonna do.
I got some alcohol.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh,
Joshua.
ish.
And
Oh, it doesn't.
I'm warning you, it's loud. I'm gonna start it before
Okay,
you put them in
can
there.
I'm gonna like have them, right? Because like I'm just gonna make sure that.
Alright, just slowly put them in.
Does the music affect?
Yes,
Oh my
absolutely.
god.
Like,
Dude, don't turn it down.
Ah!
You
Okay,
can't be able to hear
one,
if you turn it
one.
down.
That's it.
Alright.
Just because like my brain.
yeah, not everybody's ears are as blown out as yours.
Why not
Alright,
going
here, put these
out?
up.
I warned y'all, it's loud as fuck.
Can you hear me?
It's good, it's on.
Anything.
Oh,
You can't hear
Josh, if
anything?
you can hear me, give me a
Oh
thumbs up.
fuck! All right, this is gonna be interesting.
Oh, shit. Okay, you can't hear me. Alright, so I'll go first.
Especially since I don't know very many movies. This is
Right,
gonna be
right,
interesting.
here you
Who
go.
knows?
The Muppet Movie.
The B movie.
The Muppet.
The Muppet movie.
Yeah.
Mad Max.
Batman.
Mad Max.
Pac-Man.
Mad Max. Mad Max.
Fuck.
Mad Max.
That last one could be anything.
Yeah. He's thinking
I'm
so
like,
hard.
so
Just
lost.
Mad Max.
Oh, you fucked him up right there. He has no idea. You just did 3 like ba ba ba. That's all he knows.
Mad Max.
Bad math. I don't know.
Oh, so close. It's so close. Mad Max.
Bad math.
Mad
Bad
Max. Got another Mad Max.
You slowly like comprehend it as you see it more and more times.
Mad Max.
I have no idea, honestly.
Alright, fucking pass it then if you want
He
to pass.
can't
I
hear
pass.
you.
I pass.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Can I hear what it was though? What was
Mad
it?
Max.
Mad Max. Oh,
Mad
Math was awesome.
I was like, I have no idea.
You were so close.
Bad
You should have just
math.
kept going on that.
Oh.
All right.
Get back in.
I don't think it.
Alright, who is it? Me? Oh, you got one?
I did. And then
Anything.
Did he just say it?
No.
Okay.
Someone give Keith one.
I was like, what the
Someone
fuck?
give Keith one.
Do Nevada Wolfpack.
No,
it's
that's
movie.
not a movie title.
Who
He'll be
cares?
looking for a movie title. He'll never get it. If he's looking for a movie title.
Maybe. I don't know.
Alien. Keith.
Cool
Do
cool
Alien.
runnings.
Do Alien. Keith.
Alien. Yeah, that's a good one.
Wait, just one?
Yeah, one word's super easy.
Or it's super hard.
All right, do it, Keith.
I heard this first.
I really wanted
Just
to do
test
that
him.
one,
All
but
right,
we
well,
had
then,
pause.
well, you'll have another opportunity.
Say it.
You got Kyle after
He's
this.
running out of time on that song.
Go.
Beastmaster.
Pizza puncher.
Beastmaster.
Peacemaker.
Beastmaster.
Keep saying it.
Beastmaster.
Peace picture. I don't know what you're saying.
Stick on-
Beastmaster.
Keep saying it.
Keep going.
Beastmaster.
He's got to see your mouth, Keith.
Beastmaster.
Break up,
That
break,
is
Yeah, I know,
literally-
I know.
break up the syllables.
Beastmaster.
Go Beast Master.
The East.
Police.
The East.
Priest.
The East. Master. Beastmaster.
Just
Master.
You are the
just go
worst slippery-
Beast
Black Panther.
Mather.
No, that's not close.
Master.
guy.
I said Mather.
Master.
This is actually ridiculous.
You're
I'm
bad
horrible
at
at this.
He's terrible at it.
East. Master.
Okay, I think the song's going down right now.
Yeah, it's probably done.
You're bad at this.
I am.
Beast Master.
I didn't. Okay.
It's Keith,
Okay.
of course, is what it was.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I didn't know that was the name of a freaking. But then again, I was just throwing out words
the name of
at
a
that
story,
point.
a movie.
I'm keeping it on this song.
The
'cause this
movie
song-
is.
That was pretty
good.
funny though.
I'm just like
Just
saying
get it
the
all
words.
Should I give him a long one?
Oh, you're gonna fuck me up, dude.
No.
gonna
You
be
should give me one that I can actually fucking get.
Give him one that he's.
I don't know if you can't get Mad Max or Beastmaster. What the fuck are you gonna get?
That is in
Alright,
my generation.
That Max
It's
was
too
the
late
new
now, I can't
generation,
use
the
it.
newest one.
Kyle.
Hmm.
Super Troopers too.
Did he hear that?
No, I had turned it on already.
You think that's what I should do?
Just Super Troopers.
I was gonna do Zack and Mira make a porno.
That's a lot.
That's a long one. I don't think he's ever seen it either.
So, Super Troopers 2.
Chupa chupa choo.
I mean, that's basically it. That was basically it.
Keep going, Kyle. Keep going.
Come on. I think you forgot. Somebody else say it.
There you go. Super Troopers 2. Super Troopers 2.
Your lips, man. I can't even.
You were so close. Super Troopers 2. I think
Scooby Dooby Doo.
You do not look like you're saying 2. That's all I have to say.
I think the two is fucking it up.
Yeah.
Super Troopers 2.
Super Duper 2? Super Troopers 2?
Yes!
Okay, thank
Okay. He was like, that was beautiful. He's like, Super Troopers 2. You're like, Super Super Super.
He was so close the whole time.
I was like, basically this.
Alright, Kyle, get that shit
No,
on.
I straight said Chubby Chubby Chew.
I told
That
him
is what I fucking
I
thought.
told him
Scooby-Dooby
he
2.
did not look like he was saying 2. It did not look like he was saying 2, did it?
He was just going.
I wonder how well I'm gonna do with this. This is interesting.
All I saw was just lips going
Yeah.
inwards, and I was
It's
just like,
it's not.
Oh my god.
Everybody's dying from how loud it
Nah, I turned it down. It's pretty bearable now, honestly. Before it was breaking my ears.
I got fucked up ear canals. Just dumb.
You have them backwards.
That's why.
You're backwards, you weirdo.
The earbuds are backwards. Sorry, I didn't tell you. Yeah, they
You've
fit a
been
lot
saying
better
it
when
every
they're
single time,
backwards.
except for that time.
Yeah, I know.
This is pretty freaking hilarious, honestly. I've done this with my friend on the way, like on a bus ride to California for a band trip. I did this
Alright.
shit for hours.
Kyle, if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up.
Or
It's jamming
No,
too
you
hard.
cannot. Alright.
Tell me how many fingers I'm holding under the table.
Alright.
okay, I need
so-
to movie now. Fuck, that was
Josh,
really
you got
hard.
one?
Josh, you
no,
go
I
first.
do not have one.
Just think of one. Any.
He's jamming too hard.
The Jungle Book. The Jungle Book.
Oh wow, that's hard.
The Jungle
That's
Book.
what she said.
And the music. Oh my god.
And the
The
music.
Jungle Book.
The Shattered Place.
Got the first word right.
The Jungle Book.
Don't move your fucking head.
That's not the title of the movie, no.
Jungle Book.
Super.
No. Jungle. Jungle. Jungle Book.
Can you look at me?
Jungle Book.
You probably can't keep this.
Move your mouth on the book.
Jungle.
Shock your mom.
Jungle Book.
Stockholm Syndrome? I have no fucking idea.
How is he getting so
that
many
is hard.
syllables? Jungle Book.
Shark bait? Hoo ha ha?
Let me try this. Jungle Book. Jungle Book. Jungle.
Kyle's the worst in this.
Jungle. Jungle.
Jungle Book.
Shoulder punch?
Okay, at least you have that many syllables.
Yeah, it's
Jungle.
Super puncher?
Jungle Book.
Jungle.
Restart it right now.
Jungle Book.
Super?
The Jungle Book. The Jungle Book.
Wow.
Just pass, motherfucker. Pass.
Pass.
The Jungle Book.
This motherfucker. Hold on. Don't say it. Nobody say anything.
Who is it? Who is it?
Do you pass or what?
I got really
pass?
confused.
Do you pass?
That's
Say
fucking
pass.
hard. Whatever he's saying, no fucking clue. No fucking clue.
Jungle Book.
Nope. Never figured that out. Were you saying it too, right?
Yeah,
I-
say it.
Nope.
Okay, so go on.
I guess let's try again, but wow.
Only think of one
I'm
Mickey
really,
might know.
I'm really tempted to see Keith's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm so excited to see Keats. I want to see his fight
The
first.
Jungle Book. Holy shit. I have
Because
no
it's
idea.
way harder than you think it is.
Here you go. Here you go. Jurassic Park.
Shrek's balls?
Okay.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. Ah.
Oh, I lost mine though. I
Damn.
forgot mine.
Alright, I got
What's
mine
one I
for
seen?
Keith.
What's one I seen? Okay, ready? School of Rock. School of Rock. School of Rock.
I love Branch.
Branch.
School
Here is
of
Branch. I love Branch.
Rock.
I have no idea.
School of Rock.
You're just making it O with your mouth. Okay, what the fuck? This is so hard for me.
Kyle,
You
that's
give up
That's
on
what I'm
that
saying,
one?
dude.
The music is fucking me up so bad.
You give
That's
up?
what I'm saying.
Okay,
You give up?
I'll try that one more time. Holy shit, that's ridiculous.
School of Rock.
Cough syrup?
School of Rock. School of Rock.
Olive branch. That's what I say. I say olive branch. There's just olive branches all over the place.
All right.
How many words is it? Okay.
School. He's not even looking. School of Rock. God, I'm so bad.
I literally got nothing except for olive branch. Oh, this is not good. Oh.
It's like
Do you got something?
Yeah. Blade.
Bleep.
Blade.
Blank.
Close.
Blade.
Blank load.
What the fuck?
One word. What? Blade.
Blanket.
Blade. Blade.
Bless.
Blade.
Bucket.
Blade.
Bucket. All right.
You got a bucket?
You got a
I'm done.
Wow,
I'm done.
Bruh, it's
Blade.
His
Blade.
Mine was
Simple.
That is
This one's
so hard.
This
Mine
one
was School of Rock. School of Rock.
I cannot believe any
Alright,
of you
give
guys
me
any of those.
one.
That was ridiculous. I
Olive
didn't.
branch.
No, I got his.
Oh, fuck.
You got mine, right? What was
Fuckery
mine?
comes my way, I guess.
I forgot.
Freaking.
I just said it too. Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. Yeah, there you go.
I don't know how I got that
Hold on,
one.
let me start it before you put
That
it.
is
No, so you
hard.
can-
That is
Yeah,
so
it really
hard.
is though.
I can't even like think of anything to say either.
Because especially
can't
when the
tell.
music's like.
Okay, so these go.
Yeah, the
Like-
music is no good
Oh,
because that's totally fucking with that
Like-
is extra difficulty right there.
Alright.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
It's like super
That's
hardcore
the
rock.
point.
All right, Keith.
Wow.
If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up.
Blow me.
That no. It's Kyle. It's Kyle.
It's Kyle.
Oh shit! I have a movie.
Or
Tangled. I don't know why I used that one.
Watch Keith be the best motherfucker at this.
Tangled.
Cashews?
Say so.
Tangled.
I understand why you're saying cashews though.
Say no?
Just say no.
Is that close? Say no. Tangled.
No.
Tangled. Tangled. American Pie.
Why would you just say it?
No, not that one.
No.
Tangled.
My house was steamed up, so I couldn't see through them. But
Tangled. You can see better without.
He can't hear you.
Tangled.
Tangled. Tangled.
He thinks you guys moved on to yours now.
Does
It's
he?
his.
Yeah, it's still my word. One word. Tangled.
I can't get. I guess the two words I could guess out of that.
Okay.
So pass.
Yeah.
Man.
Let's try that.
All right.
You got one?
Avatar. Avatar.
Someone
Avatar.
fan this man.
Avatar.
Alucard?
Ooh. Close.
Avatar.
Avatar?
Yeah. All right. Limitless.
It gets hot in this shit.
Yeah, it does.
Just so you know, Kyle's was what again?
What?
What was yours that you were telling Keith?
Tangled.
Tangled.
Does not look like you were saying.
I know.
That's all.
It's hard, right? You're like, okay, yeah, I lost.
But
That's why I was like, alright, let's pick one that has a lot of like hard syllables.
I had no idea how difficult that was going to be.
Expanding your teeth.
So far.
Limitless. Limitless. Limitless.
Sleepless?
Limitless.
Sleeplessness?
What the fuck?
Limitless.
Whenever you stick out your tongue to say an L
Limit.
or S.
Less.
Yeah, you can stick out your tongue to L. L. L.
For the T, you stick out your tongue in the middle of your teeth.
Limitless.
Also with L's.
Limit.
Yeah.
I don't
S
stick
is-
out my tongue for it.
Is there no S?
Limit.
There is.
There's this.
But not at the
Less.
beginning. He can't hear me.
Limit. Less.
I don't know if that helps
Limit.
to like break it down so much. You're like, wait, is he saying it twice?
Keith.
I'm trying to break it down to syllables.
Limitless.
Limitless.
Li. Me.
Less. Me.
Less.
Less.
Limitless.
Less.
Limitless. 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 Limitless.
Like fucking moving your head like that is gonna change it.
Limitless.
Motherfucker said.
What?
Limitless. You were so close with sleepless, Keith. Come on.
All right.
But then you're all
Just mine left.
sleeplessness.
All right.
No, that's close too.
All right.
Just my
Steve's got one left for you.
Oh my god.
I'm getting this over with.
American Pie.
You got this one. You got this one.
American Pie.
No.
Something pie?
Whoa!
American Pie?
Oh!
You
Yeah.
didn't get this one. So
There you go, Keith.
That was a good one.
That game is
Yeah.
hard.
Woo! Well, that was fun.
You're gonna get watch those things.
That was a good game, though.
I split like.
I feel like
that in
if
there.
I only had noise canceling, I just like went
You
deaf.
do better, yeah.
Earplugs and like maybe like. a
Wait, does the
headphone set
music
over.
just distract your
Dude,
brain?
so bad because it's actually
So
kind of
bad.
good.
Because he
Like, I
wants
was
to-
solely jamming.
He wants to listen. He wants to like hear the lyrics and shit. Like,
It's pretty good. So
All
yeah.
right,
Oh,
so-
God.
so let's close this bitch out with some stories. So Kyle,
Oh,
what you have a story, John?
so I've been working at Jet, which is like a warehouse that ships things out for like Walmart customers, and it's like an Amazon in a sense,
Mhm.
but it's like accompanied with Walmart. But anyways, I've like, so I'm going and picking items and putting them in boxes to be able to ship to people, and the things that I fucking pick are actually quite hilarious. Like there's
Dildos and lotion.
well, yeah, there's a caged area which is filled with like makeup, sex toys, which are exotic as hell, by the way, and like electronics. And like I've had to skip picks because there's only been one tube of fucking vag cream when there needed to be two, and like had to pick like 60 things like Mio, like Jesus Christ.
You had
60
to
things
work.
of
Oh,
Mio,
boy.
like
Yeah,
little
the
drinks?
little
What
Mio
the hell?
thing.
What was it?
Like, fuck's sakes.
The douches.
Yeah, and then I had to shit
Yeah,
out
that-
12 douches to somebody, and it's like, oh my god, people, you are stocking up
What are
your
you
life
talking
for
about?
all the douches.
People need things, and
That's-
they
How many
use your
times do you need a
service.
douche?
Fucking serve those people, make your goddamn money, quit bitching.
That's why they order it online, because they don't want to have to go
Exactly.
to the store to buy
And
that
the other
stuff. And then
thing-
you're giving them shit when you're the one who's filling it anonymously
Well,
online.
yeah, you're anonymously giving him shit. Yeah,
At least
yeah,
I'm not
fuck this
saying
guy.
names.
Look at that.
But
XL condoms, this bitch. He ain't-
apparently
That
that's
is bitch.
also,
Who are you playing?
apparently it's also
Maybe she
like,
likes to get fucked in the
like
ass
the
a lot.
modern way of buying pads.
What the fuck?
Apparently is online.
What? Nobody goes to the grocery store anymore
buy
for an
pads?
awkward exchange with somebody who
Exactly.
also
You
uses
just buy it
pads.
online.
I do. I just go
Wow.
in there and get like an armful of them and a toilet plunger just to fuck with people.
It was like, I always like the idea of what's the 3 most odd items that you can buy at a store to make somebody go, what the fuck?
Do that,
what
but
would
buy
you
it
get?
at Jet, and
I have
I'll
no
see
idea.
that
I
shit.
thought about that last
You know, one of the
time.
weirdest things I've ever seen sold? Walmart.com sells coffins.
.com. Wow.
That is weird.
Yeah.
It's
a
like,
little
hey,
weird.
buy your coffin from Walmart.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird.
We got a good deal, you guys. Nice.
Live better, Walmart.
Should we be using that
Sounds like guys
as much as we use it?
Goddamn.
What, Walmart?
Yeah. It's a
Sure.
household
This is
name.
becoming a sweat.
Anyway. So, Kyle,
What?
you told me a story that I told you to say for the podcast
I have no idea
several
what it
weeks
is.
ago. Apparently, you almost got into a fight with a particular person at a bus stop.
Wait, what? Well, maybe it was happening. Oh, that's not a great story to tell in a public meeting.
Yes, it is. So
Not
please
really.
tell us.
Not really.
I
Okay.
gotta hear it now.
I'll do my best to remember what happened because it was so insignificant. All right, I don't care that much, but I yelled at a guy in a wheelchair, basically. I don't know. Basically, all that happened. It's not even a long story. It's just some guy was behind me. And I didn't notice him. He was in a wheelchair, and I was taking the bus, so they're gonna like put down a ramp. And I didn't know any of this was gonna happen until like the second it all happened. And I don't know, just the way he came off, he was being a dick, and it was early in the morning, and I was like, "Fuck you, I'm not having your shit." So I was talking shit back to him.
Well, what did he do?
And
While you were standing there.
oh, sorry. Yeah, well, I mean, I was standing there next to the bus ready to get on, because the bus driver just get on Right, and he's going to put the fucking ramp down. I don't know. He's walking up there, and the guy's getting right behind me. He's like, where the ramp needs to go, basically. I didn't know. And he's, excuse me. Fucking like a dick, dude. Just like a fucking asshole. Like, so entitled and shit. Like, you know, cool, your handicap. I'm sorry for that and everything, but like, you don't have to be a fucking dick. And so I said that. I think what I said was, yeah, you don't have to be a dick. And he just starts talking shit, so I retaliate because fuck you. And
it's early.
And he like wanted to fight me.
It's like, I'm not gonna fight you, wheelchair guy.
What was he saying?
I don't fucking remember.
He's like, fuck you, I'll fight you.
He said something like that, yeah.
Didn't he like
tell you when we get off on my stop or whatever, when we get off at this next stop, some shit like that. Like when we get off the bus, we're going down. Like, whatever. We're definitely not getting off the same stop. One, logistically, fuck that, because I gotta go to work, and also you're a guy in a wheelchair. Fuck you. I can't. That's terrible.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Hop off your wheelchair and attack me? Like,
I'm not afraid to push you over on your back though if you come at me. I have.
If you push him sideways, the wheelchair folds up on him, so it's much better.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I have all kinds of fucking retarded interactions with people all the time, and my patience gets less and less. Like, I had 2 interactions on the way home today with motherfuckers. The first one was a guy who fucking almost drove into me. Well, actually, it was some guy and his lady. They almost fucking drove into me in a crosswalk as the light turned green. And he said, "Hey, man." I was like, "Fucking hey, man, me, dude? Get the right of way. Fuck you." And he drove off, you know. Fuck you guys. Moral victory, I guess. Not really.
Moral victory.
But the other one was this guy. There's this fucking street right here. This one right here.
This one right there?
This one.
The street right
4th
there.
Street.
This one right here at the end.
Street.
There's a fucking new apartment complex over there, right? And there's a one-way street right there, but there's also a driveway at the like very end of the street. And so people will pull in the one-way side to get into the driveway. And while I understand logistically that makes sense, fuck you a little bit. So like, I kind of like rode past this guy and had this quick interaction with him. It was just like in a quick of like, it was like 3 seconds. It's like I rode up and he was coming into it and I rode across him, so he had to stop. And I was like, "Hey, it's the one way." He's like, "My place here." I'm like, "I don't give a fuck. Go around." And he called me an asshole, and I said, "Fuck you too, dude." And that was the end of the altercation. And then I went about my merry way, because fuck that guy.
Oh, man.
I hate people in my tolerance. Like, I used to talk shit to people that much, but lately, I don't really give a fuck. Like, I slow down in traffic when people are being too hasty. Like, come on and hit me kind of attitude, because...
Oh, you're a Dak.
Because you get paid, bitch! You get fucking paid!
Half
Number one...
motherfuckers aren't insured.
Number one...
You ain't get paid.
I might get paid. I'll probably get paid. That's always been my attitude.
If you make it to work, you'll get paid.
I'm like, bitch, if I get to hit in the street, I get paid. That's all I know.
That's all.
Yeah, if they fucking stop.
I got the right of way.
Nice.
Yeah, you're actually probably not wrong, but I'm just a dick.
But I just thought that was funny that Kyle almost got beat up by a guy in a wheelchair.
And there's no way that guy's gonna fucking beat me up. Like your arms are your mobility, so while you might be strong in the upper body, you can't catch me and hit me at the same time. It's not gonna work like that. We'd have to be going downhill.
He's going to push himself, so that
You will get a dick punching of a lifetime, bro.
He will split your balls clear in half.
Completely unrelated story. Completely unrelated. I don't know why this reminded me of this or where this came from, but I was trying to think of stories from me and Matt. I remember one time it was cold outside and
got nobody to love.
We were down by the river, walking along the river. And there was this big section of the river where like a big section of it was like frozen over.
The river was frozen. It was winter.
It was like a big section. Shut up, Kyle.
Oh my god, a good story after this.
And so me and Matt decided it's a good idea to go out onto this ice above the ripping part of the fucking river. It was like crazy. Like not right at like this downtown part where it's like the worst, but like just after it where it's still really bad. So we're out there like breaking the ice under our feet with big ass boulders while we're standing on it. It's a good story because nothing happened. The ice never totally collapsed under us. So you're just really dumb.
We just had like a great time.
Both of us could have fucking died easily because I know I could swim, but I know Matt couldn't swim. I don't think Matt can still swim.
And it's ice cold water.
And it's ice cold rushing river water that we were smashing the ice above.
So, Kyle.
What the fuck?
I think at some point You know how you'd win bicycles at school?
I
Didn't
won
you win
a bicycle one time at school. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Side tangent. I won $100 in high school at like the last
So
10 minutes of school.
hold on.
in, like, a drawing.
Tell me if this is where you're going, but it was in winter. And Paradise Park was frozen over, and Kyle had that bicycle. And I believe Kyle decided to ride the bicycle on the ice at Paradise Park. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe on the ice you were going fast and you hit the front brake. And you flipped over the handlebars and smashed into the ice.
This story begins.
Yes. Now
Hold on.
Can't
Hold
fucking
on.
swim. Am I remembering this correctly?
I don't think I fell through fucking
No, you
ice
didn't
in
fall
the
through
lake.
it. You didn't fall through it. You just face planted on the
crashed on it?
ice.
Okay, the story of the bike begins in middle school.
Okay.
When I won a bike through a raffle, which you had to read AR books or
Which you didn't
whatever.
fucking read. You just pretended.
No, yeah, I just did Harry Potter every
Potter's,
time. Yep, Harry Potter every time, and I had like maybe 6 tickets in the basket for me. And on that day, they gave me that bike. I rode it home with glee. But within the first 2 minutes, not even left the campus yet, I pressed on those front brakes hard and fell face first.
You don't need front brakes.
Okay. So
That's the very first thing I ever did with that bike. And then I continued to faceplant with it many a times, as Brad has clearly exhibited.
I think it did it on the ice too. Yeah.
Oh, dude, probably. We did some dumb shit on the ice over there. You remember that little pond with the island?
Yeah, that's
That
where
was
it
fucking
was.
cool, man. I like that place.
No,
It
it's
froze
cool,
over.
man.
And it froze over.
over pretty solid.
And honestly,
Yeah,
that-
because it was pretty shallow.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was pretty deep too. So then Kyle did
That
fall
was
through
fairly
that
shallow.
shit. If he fell through that, he'd be done.
No,
not
man,
as
it's fucking
an
ice and
adult.
shit.
We
I
can
don't
walk
know, who
across
knows?
it as adults.
Who
Granted,
fucking knows?
I literally.
Yeah, no, he's right. He's right. You could fucking walk across most of that. Like, this
Yeah,
shit's
you could
waist
most
deep.
of it, but
It's just
it
waist
was-
deep.
it went up
Talking
to my
about-
neck at one point.
You're talking about Iowa, right?
No!
Paradise.
Oh,
Paradise
That's what I
Park.
meant. Paradise. Man.
Yeah, Paradise Park. There was a little pond with a little island in the middle. It was,
Nasty
it
ass
going to
little
the
pond.
was
Yeah.
gross as fuck. I can't believe we ever got in that shit. We was dumb
But we
kids.
did
Yeah,
all
I did that too. I freaking drove
Well, that
like a,
that specific one was nasty. The other ones, like if you went to the
No, they're
All Paradise
yeah,
Park.
they were all
nasty as fuck.
disgusting. I
They're all
drove
good
like a
shit.
little freaking remote control jet ski into the middle of it, and it lost like connection. So I had to go get this
Always
fucking
wanted
jet
one of
ski.
those. I would just leave that bitch unless you got like a little boat or like a little something.
My friend
Little
was
blow
with
up.
me, so we just kind of hyped each other.
I don't even
up
know if
into
you're allowed to
doing
go on the water. It's probably not even a good idea.
It's not.
just shit muck water.
disgusting.
That reminds me. I don't know. One time, just walking by with Matt, we just see like the trucks of a skateboard sticking out of the water, like really close, like close enough to where like I grabbed it with like a stick or something. It was like somebody. I don't know.
Full
It wasn't
skateboard,
broken.
somebody
Yeah, somebody
drops.
just like ate shit and the skateboard went in the water and they're like, well, that's gone. And
Or
walked
somebody
away or
got
something, but-
fucked up and kicked out the skate park and his skateboard thrown in the river. That's possible too.
We just grabbed it and we're like, it's a sopping wet, disgusting, murky skateboard that we'll take home and
We
forget
could
about
take
in the
it-
backyard for
The
5
trucks
minutes.
are probably good once you clean them up. Dry
Yeah,
them
that's
off.
probably the only thing that's
They'll
good
not
about it.
rust.
too,
I
Yeah.
don't even remember if we took it all the way home or if we just like
Trucks and
messed
wheels.
with it there and then
Yeah, yeah,
left
definitely the
it.
wheels. Everything else is burnt.
Bearings, fucked. No.
Damn, bearings
Oh,
super
yeah.
fucked
Yeah,
in
the
water.
bad that fucked up.
Hardware's good.
Oh man.
Anyways, let's close this bitch out. Thank
I'll
you
go-
for listening. If this is your first episode, or podcast is available on Google Play, iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube. Go check that shit out. Subscribe. Leave us reviews, or you can email us feedback. foolsbanter@gmail.com.
send your terrible emails. I will read them all. Do we get terrible emails?
Yeah.
Are
Share
we
this
cool
shit
enough
with
for
your
that?
friends. Even